Big dick energy. Big dick energy. Big dick energy. Big dick energy.
My wife's name.
Big dick energy. Need a cock. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to a late night converted, late night creep. What is up, everybody out there? We got an exclusive tonight from the Undertaker himself. You're going to hear it nowhere else but here. We're going to play that for you in a little while. Also, tonight, we'll be talking about some politics, some other shit, taking phone calls, doing that whole thing, old school style on a Thursday night. Thursday night with my cat. Pussy, that is.
House Shock.
Motherfucker.
Here we go. You're done.
What is in it?
Humana. Well, so like we got the exclusive for the Undertaker. He's going to explain why he didn't mention some of the greats that helped him out throughout his career. I mean, everybody was talking about it. You know, I mentioned Hulk Hogan right off the bat. Other people were mentioning other guys that he should have talked about during the Hall of Fame speech, which he kind of snubbed. You know, speaking of snubbing, if you watch this video that's been out, it's literally Obama and the vice president and everybody else in the fucking Senate or White House, wherever they were, snubbed the shit out of President Biden. I mean, if you didn't see this video yet, it is so fucking sad. It really is sad to watch, man. I mean, I don't know anybody who would be sad over it. I mean, it's a sad thing if you didn't know that was Biden, but it's Biden, so you're not too sad because he's a piece of shit. But what a fucked up video that was. And Pelosi, she just tested positive for coronavirus. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Ain't that some good fucking news or what? I mean, come on. That's some fucking good news, right? Let's get a round of applause for that one right there. Jesus Christ. So yeah, supposedly she's got the coronas. So hopefully this will take her ass out. You know what I mean? Hopefully this will be the last time we have to hear, because everybody says it. Everybody knows that if Biden goes, then the next best thing we have is Kamala. Nobody wants that. And then if she can't do it, then Pelosi is the next person in line. So we're not looking too good. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Undertaker, man, what a message he left me. You know, as you guys know, we have reached out and we have made contact with a lot of wrestlers and a couple of famous people, and we've been getting messages from them. We're going to continue to get more messages. Matter of fact, we can confirm that we are going to be getting a message next week that is going to be, it's just going to be off the wall. I'm actually going to play a game with a couple of famous people, and I'm going to be on a game show with them. So we're going to be having this video next week where I will be on a game show with a couple of famous people. I can't tell you who they are yet. And you're gonna hear the whole entire game show with me and a couple other famous people. I'm going up against like 2 or 3 other people who are famous. One of them's really not that famous, me. and the rest are pretty famous. So I'm going to be doing that next week. So that'll be probably by next weekend. We'll have that. So, yeah. But tonight we got the Undertaker exclusive. Why he snubbed everybody at the Hall of Fame speech, which he did. He snubbed a lot of people. I mean, let's be honest about it. He snubbed people. There's no doubt about it. He snubbed a couple of people, and the fans pointed it out right away. All the fans, a lot of fans pointed it out. I heard it on numerous shows of people saying it right away. As soon as he was done, giving his whole thing, people mentioned it. Oh, wow, he didn't mention, this guy. He didn't mention that guy. He didn't mention that guy. Kind of weird. But he's going to clarify. Listen, I already listened to the message. He clarifies everything. So you guys will get a definitive answer tonight of why the Undertaker did that. What's with the snub? Well, we'll find out tonight. And it's exclusive here to the FOULMOUTH Network. You're not going to hear it anywhere else. I could bet that 1,000,000 times over. You're just not going to hear it anywhere else. Okay? So anyway, so how's everybody doing on this Thursday night? Hope your week is going good so far and everybody's doing good. Trust me, man, for the people who are in pain, for the people who work in pain, for the people who are in pain all day and they can't work, it is no life living life in pain, living life worrying and stressing. And I mean, and it's very easy to say, hey, snap out of it type of thing. But life is a motherfucker sometimes, man, and it could really bust your balls, man. It could really put you in a rut if you let it. If you let life kick your ass, it will. Plain and simple. And I know it's a lot of people when they speak to people like I'm a tough love type of guy. I used to have this friend Dave. I told you guys about him years and years ago. Who he had like a really bad shoulder injury, so he had like this chronic pain in his shoulder area and in his neck for the longest time. And I worked a job with him, and he used to miss work all the time, and I would make fun of him and shit, and be like, why are you missing work so much? And he'd be like, my shoulder. And he would show me like the x-ray shit that he would have of his shoulder and all the nuts and bolts that was in this dude's shoulder. I'm like, of course, it had to hurt, you know what I mean? But it was nothing to end a life over, But I think it was more to him than just him being in pain and ending his life. He was doing a lot of drugs, and he only got on drugs because of the pain and taking pain medication and all that shit. So one thing led to another, and he left early. You know what I mean? It's like if you're not taken naturally, you really shouldn't go. You should stick around because there's a reason why you're here. My friend Noel, he was adopted when he was a kid, right? My wife and my sister found his adoptive parents and found the whole family and on Facebook and all this shit, and they reached out to them for him and everything because they didn't want to do it. And when they reached out and they spoke to the sister and they spoke to the father or something. But when they spoke to the sister, they had no clue that the other kids that were his brother and sister didn't know about him. So basically my friend was like a oops baby that they got rid of and adopted out and never told their kids that they winded up keeping about their other kid, which isn't that morbid to fucking do to somebody? Like, isn't that fucked up to do to like, could you imagine your parents coming to you and telling you you have like a sister you never knew or a brother you never knew that they got rid of before they had you? Like, that's got to be some devastating shit. So, long story short, the whole family basically found out when my sister and my wife reached out to them for my friend. And my point in the story is that both of his adoptive parents, they died. And he's all alone now living in this house by himself. And he's still he's not happy 100%, but he doesn't show sadness at all. And I always ask him how he is, like, how you doing? And he's always, I'm doing good. It's always like, I'm doing good. And I'm thinking to myself, like, here's a guy like you would think to yourself would be pretty down and out of the fact that, people that gave him away wanted nothing to do with him years later, or at least never told anybody about him. And then his adoptive parents die, and he's all alone now. Both of them are dead, and he's in this house by himself. And you would think that this guy would, you know, be down and out, and he probably is, but my point is he doesn't show it. You know, and you get such different people in life, one side of the pendulum to the other, that, you know, there's people that if they're showing like a state of depression or something like where they're down and out, you know, it's, you see it written all over them. Then you have those people that you couldn't tell, you know, you couldn't tell at all. You know, you just couldn't tell, you know. And it's funny because, you know, my friend Dave was like that, where it was like to the point where you can tell when he was thinking catastrophic. You know, you could just tell when Dave was not thinking right. And there was plenty of times where, you know, I knew it, and I would call him up and talk to him for like 2-3 hours on the phone. We always talked to the longest time, and if we were in front of each other when we talked and we were smoking a bowl, he would take a bowl or a joint and he would smoke it and start talking to you, and he would hold it in his hand for, I swear, as long as you would let him. It could be 3 hours, he would still be holding it unless you said something. And I'd be like, oh, every time I'd be like, dude, are you gonna hit that thing or are you gonna just keep talking? Oh shit, man, I'm sorry. You know those people that do that? They just sit there talking to you for an hour and a half with the joint in their hand? Yeah, that was him. But yeah, like my point is, it's easy to slide into a state of depression, but there's a reason why you're still here. You know what I mean? There's a reason why you're still here, and you know, you got to stick around because something could be really good. I mean, or something could be really bad. But I mean, how much worse could it really get? You know what I mean? If it's that bad in the beginning. So, you know what I mean. But so there's a lot to talk about tonight. We also got to mention a bunch of other shit that's been going down. You know, a little bit of drama. We'll touch on a little bit of drama and shit. Because we got to mention a couple of things, you know what I mean? A couple of things and stuff and things like that, and not there for them things. But first of all, I want to say what's up to the people in the chat.
The FOULMOUTH Nation. Shout out to the chat. That's right. Donations are open. It's listed below. Me. Shout out to Fest Love in the chat. What is up, Costanza? That's right, Crazy Blades in the house. Inspector Todd. What's going on? Steve Cullen. How are you, Steve? The almighty one. Mr. Travis TLC. And the one and only, the Goon.
All right, so let me see in the chat who wants me to play this Undertaker thing sooner or later. Write down sooner or later in the show. Joe Compton, what's up, baby?
Shout out to Joe Joe Compton.
What up, Joe? Joe Baby. Joe Bella. Yo.
Yo. What is up to the chat, man? Yo. Yo, Barracuda. How you doing, man? Kodasuida. Yeah, it's nice to see you once again. And let me tell you what's up, my man, to your friend. Yeah, we got Crazy Blades chilling in the chat, man. He chilling for days. We got six all up in the mix. What you gonna do, man? It's got grip dicks, yeah. We got Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, speak about dicks. We got Vikings. Yeah, all up in the chat. Where the fuck you at? Where you at? Big dick.
Sooner. I see one sooner. Sooner or later? Do you want to hear it now, or do you want to keep discussing some of the topics that we got going here tonight? We'll hit on some of the drama, yeah.
That sticky, wet fucking drama. Oh, fuck yeah. That sticky, wet fucking hot, unadulterated shitbag drama.
Take out all the bad parts. Take out all your bad parts.
I'm taking your bad parts out. Oh my God. I'm taking your bad parts out of here. I'm taking all your bad parts. Oh my God, I'm taking your bad parts out.
Let me tell you, let me tell you, man. WrestleMania was one of the best WrestleManias I've ever seen, man. When I was back in Harlem Heat, right? Even though I'm from Texas, I called my tag team the Harlem Heat. We used to tell motherfuckers we were from New York and shit, right? Stupid motherfuckers believed us, right? That we were from Harlem and shit, right? So a bunch of Texas boys walking around, me and my brother walking around in the streets of Harlem. And we thought we was bad motherfuckers too, right? So we walked through the streets of Harlem. We cut the promo back in the day when it was named WWF. You know what I'm saying? Before they went on that fucking animal faggots rights activist motherfucking faggot ass shit. Right? So we're back then, man, right? So check it, man. Let me tell you like this, man. 5 fucking times we walked through the streets, right, of Harlem. This dude walks up to us and said, "What the fuck you want?" I was like, "What the fuck you mean what I want?" Dude looked at me in the eyes, looked all fucked up, teeth all missing and shit. Goes, "What the fuck y'all want?" I said, "Motherfucker, what you mean what the fuck y'all want? We trying to cut a promo." This dude looked at me and said, "You want crack or cocaine?" I said, "You mother, I'm about to have it up your ass, man. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, man. Listen." So I proceeded to tell this dude, "Man, get the fuck out the way." This dude pulled a pistol out on me in the middle of Harlem. Now, how the fuck I'm gonna be on TV telling everybody I'm from Harlem and I'm the Harlem Heat and shit if I get a pistol pulled on me by some crackhead in the middle of Harlem? You damn near recording that shit too. Damn near put it on TV on Raw that night. I remember the date, 2004, September 14th. I'll never forget it. It was a day that lived in motherfucking 5-time infamy.
I only saw one Sooner. You want to see what's in it or not?
You want to hear the Undertaker address the nation? He's ready to address the nation. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my God.
I don't know. Is it working? You tell me. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'll put the Skype lines open in a minute. I'll play this and then I'll open Skype lines if anybody wants to call in. If not, no big deal. I could swing solo. We got a lot to talk about. Bounce off the chat and all that. You know what I mean? The chat of that. But yeah, this is, like I said, Undertaker exclusive right now to the FOULMOUTH Network. You guys make it possible with your donations and everything you guys do for us to be able to do this. So I want to thank you guys. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up that we were able to do through you guys helping us. All you guys, I mean, like, you know, so many of you that have helped us. And we're able to do this shit because of that. So, you know, this is the thanks back, man. This is the thanks back to do bits and skits and actually put time and effort into it and money into it. And that's what we've been doing, and a lot of it. You know, like I told you guys a couple of days ago, I'm building back up the Patreon. You know, Drew's going to be doing that show with me over there. And, you know, we got a lot more coming up. Shannon's going to be doing a lot more and her own stuff on there as well. But it's because of all you guys. So I want to thank you guys, man. It's people like Steven Nickel Chunks and The Goon and, I mean, there's so many names, you know, Six, Will Tactics, definitely, Bry Guy, Schleppy, I Love Toes, you know, I mean, Brandon Harbin, Sith Negan, the one and only Sith fucking Negan, Casey is Roar, who got blocked today, man, fuck, Cora, the Pitbull blowing in, you know what I mean? I mean, everybody, Mello, The Harsh Truth, shout out to all you guys, man, that because you guys are the ones that are making this possible for us to actually go out and be able to get these things and to do this shit. So I want to thank you guys. Really, really do. Drew, Sam, you know, everybody, man. There's so many names to mention. I don't want to miss anybody, but Abel Salas, you know. So many people. Thank you guys. If they're not here right now, thanks to them. When they hear this, if they do, shout out to Meat Tag, Mr. X, Leroy X, shout out to him. The Birdman, also, how could I forget him? Jay Diz. I mean, there's so many people, man. You all right? What else? Let me see here what we got. Who's calling me? Is that working? Shout out to Bullsy also. I got to mention him. Tommy NC, who donates tremendously to the network. No, I'm just kidding. Joe Compton, the Renegade. Shout out to him. All right, I'm setting this up, and I'll play this for you guys, and you guys can hear this. Shout out to Bam also. Bam 6956, baby. Save the game if you're crazy. Maestro's World. Cody Maestro, too, man. Shout out to him. And everybody who joined the Patreon. All the people that were there before and rejoined, thank you guys so much. And to the new people, because I know there's a couple of new people. Shout out to Brett the Shitman Fart, one of the best names ever in the community. Blake, shout out to Blake, always sending me good shit. Arushin Shinshu, I mean, all you guys make this possible for us to go out and do this shit. Z the Reaper, Z my man. And shout out to Real Talk, man, wherever he is. Shout out to Real Talk. Tasevich too, man, Awandi, all you guys. I don't want to forget people, but I know I will. But please let me know if I did. You know? All right, so I got to check the Skype. I don't know. Is it working? Yeah, I think the Skype's working, I think everything's working. So that Ketanji, whatever her name is, the Democrat chick, shout out to Chili Cheese J also, man. That chick, that woman who just went into the White House, I mean, like, shout out to Ronald Booth as well. I don't think I mentioned him, and I want to make sure I mention him as well. And Shy God, the one and only Shy God, who went out and put the fucking FOULMOUTH Network logo on his body. On his body. So, I mean, like, that's fucking crazy. You guys have treated me way too good, man. I want to thank you guys, man. Honestly. All right, so here we go, folks. You ready for this? Here it is. Here's an exclusive. Here is a once in a lifetime. Shout out to Gorilla Strong, the one and only. That's the fucking OG, bro.
Shout out to the Gorilla Strong.
The strong one.
I feel the force with that one. That one has the force.
Well, listen, tell your friends, tweet it out for me, guys. Let everybody know right now we are about to drop the exclusive to the FOULMOUTH Network. This is the real reason why The Undertaker did not mention some of his fellow wrestlers on the night of Hall of Fame speech. So, yeah, shout out to Heistman Defoe too, man.
Yeah, Mr. Heistman DeFizzo. Yeah. Slappy Fries. Shout out to the Slappy one.
Slappy Fez tipped $5. Let's start the party.
Nice.
And again. What? It's in.
Thank you, sir. Shout out to Slappy Fries, baby. Yay. We're going to play you this right now. There's a little love back to you guys right here. We got the exclusive. No one else has this. No one else has this at all. Exclusive of why The Undertaker snubbed all the WWE wrestlers that helped him so much in his fucking wonderful, legendary career that he had. Well, I mean, come on, one of the most legendary wrestlers of all time. I mean, the guy, the gimmick, the guy himself, the body that he possessed, the moves that he made when he was acting out there as the Undertaker. Nobody did it like him, bro. It was like the perfect guy for the perfect get-up. And this is why the Undertaker did not. Well, I'll let him tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is from the Undertaker. This was delivered to me a little earlier tonight when I spoke with him. And he left me this message, the Undertaker, and here's the exclusive to the Foul Mouths Network right now, folks. Here we go.
This is Undertaker. I want to first start by saying thank you to FOULMOUTH Kenny for allowing me to send this message. After Hall of Fame night, people were saying I didn't mention some of my colleagues. So this goes to Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mick Foley, and any others I did not mention last night. From the bottom of my heart, with all respect, you all can go fuck you. And as a matter of fact, fuck Vince McMahon, fuck WrestleMania, fuck my streak, fuck everything including the Joe Cronin show.
Yeah.
That spineless used car salesman is a fucking scumbag. Haven't you guys figured it out by now? There's only one place to be, and that's getting converted with FOULMOUTH Kenny. And don't forget about the weekends with Friday Night Fire and Insomniac. So with that said, Tommy can go back to putting quarters up his ass and jerking off and lying about it. What kind of big oversized fat water buffalo like Tommy would not admit to banging out the beef once in a while? I guess you can keep being fake, like that fake fuck, Danny MT. That Mongoloid went around and told everyone that he moved to Russia. Then 2 weeks later, Russia invaded Ukraine. Perfect timing, you stupid idiot. Sure, you're real great. Now he's just denying everything. Typical. Fucking typical piece of shit. Speaking about pieces of shit, you weren't here watching Converted. Where else are you going to go? Watch Tony from Revere playing with duct tape for 5 straight fucking hours. Or watch him play Living Life instead of actually living life for real. What a complete jackass. Go fling yourself through another windshield, jerk off. Anyway, this is Undertaker. I just want to say, rest in peace to the Foul-Mouthed Nation.
I just want to say, if I want to, I would destroy you. So I ask you to stand up and to hit that donation button, because the more money you donate, the better the skits will get.
Need a cock!
Excuse me, bitch? What did you just say?
Big dick energy.
I got big dick energy, bitch. What do you got, you quivery cunt?
Big dick energy.
I got lots of dick energy.
Need a cock!
I'll give you a white, scary, pale cock. Foul-Mouthed Network cock. Right up in your butthole.
Yeah. That's the Foul Mouth Network. Net jerk. Come on. Nah, I'm just playing. Your network. Come and get your net jerk. Yeah. Come and get a network. Net flirt. Get a fucking net jerk with a network. You got a collar shirt on. Get a network. Get work. Network. The cartoon kid in the house. Here we go. You know what I mean? There it was, the exclusive. That'll be on the Patreon as soon as I end the show. How nice was that? It was nice, right? The Undertaker dropping that exclusive. the fucking taker. All right, now Tommy said, I guess he wanted to call in maybe, or Tommy's been going through this whole beef with. All right, hold on, don't start talking yet. Tommy's been going through this whole beef with Joe Cronin lately, and Joe has been pressing Tommy to go on to his show with Grimm, right? Because we all know what happened with the Grimm thing. Tommy denied saying "fuck you, Grimm," which I remembered when Tommy said it. I was on the show with all them when this was said. Tommy, I knew right from the get-go Tommy told him to go fuck himself because he was pissed. But the truth is, at the time, Grimm told him himself like he didn't want to wrestle him because he was autistic. So that's why he did that. But anyway, long story short, you know, Joe Cronin will go and he'll beg Tommy to come on to his shit. I mean, there's numerous fucking emails and DMs he sent him and Skype messages, and Tommy does not want to go. Even I told him, I even said to him, dude, just go on there and call him out. Call Joe out for whatever you feel you need to call him out for. I didn't tell him what to say, what to do. I said, because, you know, I'm getting blamed for brainwashing you anyway. So if you don't go on there, it'll be that you're brainwashed not to go on there. If you do go on there, God only knows what will happen, because he told me I don't want to go on there because I'm going to be made to look like an idiot, and then people are going to fuck with me and blah, blah, blah. And I said, so then don't go on there. Then he hits me up 2 nights later and says, Ken, they're busting my balls again to go on there. And I'm like, and he's like, and he's telling me that Grimm's going to go on there with him. And I said, so Tommy, go on there. And he's like, I can't though. And I'm like, so why do you care? And why are you calling me about it? You know? So this is the shit that I go through, where I'm like, I'm not telling him what to do. I would never tell him what to do because Tommy don't listen anyway. But I'm like, why are you debating anything? Like, either you go on or you don't. You know? And he does not want to go on. He just doesn't want to do it. He tells me, he sends a message to Grimm saying, hey, Grimm, I don't want to, because he said that Grimm, all right, so I was like, what's going on, man? Because he's trying to explain it to me. He's like, I don't know if Joe's fucking with me or this or that. And I go, so what's the deal? You know, because I hung up 12 times before I even answered his call because I knew it was going to be about something like this. And he's like, you know, Joe keeps leaving me messages to come on to the show with Grimm. And I'm like, okay, so, like, what are you going to do? And he's like, and now Grimm's hitting me up with messages to go on to Joe's show. So I'm like, dude, what do you want me to tell you? And he's like, you know, if I go on, they're just going to make me look stupid. They're just going to rip me to shreds. His chat, his this, his that, your people, his people, all these people, they're going to rip. And I'm like, so then don't go on. Or go on, do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm sitting there telling him, do whatever you want to do. And he's fucking like out of his mind, bugging out over shit. And I'm like, why are you so worked up over it? And he's like, because people are fucking with me. I can't go live on my own shit. I have people in my chat fucking with me. I'm like, dude, you need to chill, because he gets manic. You guys seen him on this show a million fucking times. He gets worked up over stupid shit, easily worked up. And honestly, you know, as a friend, I would tell him, you know what, if you get that easily worked up, going on a Joe's show is not maybe the best idea for you because of how you flip out on my show and about everything else. Maybe it wouldn't be a good idea. But I don't say that to him because I get accused of you know, telling him what to do or this or that. So I just leave it at, you make up your mind, bro. Like, if you want to sit here and tell me everything that's happening, that's okay. You know, I'm supposed to be cool with him so I can sit there and listen to him for a little. But it's like, you know, after a while, you just like, enough is enough, you know? Like, either shit or get off the pot already, you know what I mean? Take a shit or get off already. Let me see here. We got the one and only Dr. Earl and Real as Fuck TV in the house. What's up, guys?
We're doing all right, Ken.
What's up, Ken?
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, I was listening to the thing with Tommy and Grimm. You know, Joe trying to get Tommy onto a show. We all know the reason that he wants Tommy on the show. It's not to settle the beef between him and Grimm. It's because Joe wants massive amounts of donations. Tommy brings in ratings. Tommy brings in revenue, and Joe needs both at this point.
Well, I mean, listen, yeah, I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, like, you're probably right, but you know, my frustration is that I get constantly fucking accused of brainwashing this guy and telling him not to go on there and all this shit. But what Joe doesn't realize is that Tommy is so turned off by Joe and his shit that he'll never go on there ever again. Like
I don't blame him.
I believe him when he says he will never go on there again, because like a lot of people flip flop, right? And you would think like, oh, Tommy will eventually give in and go back and be on Joe's show because he loves the, you know, the star, you know, being the star and all this and
attention,
right? And he loves the attention, yeah. But no, he honestly, like, to have Grimm dangled in front of him, because you know for a fact Joe getting Grimm on there and then dangling him in front of Tommy, and knowing that Tommy wants to meet him and hang out with him so bad, you would think like, oh, that would definitely get Tommy to do it, you know, to go on to Joe's shit. But no, not even that. And that proves to me like, yo, he's really serious about like never going on his shit again. Because like I said, there's plenty of times where I'm like, Tommy, go on to Joe's shit and call him out for what you're unhappy about. Like, use the opportunity to call him out with what you're unhappy about. Right. And he literally will be like, no, I can't go on. I can't do it. I can't handle it. I don't want nothing to do with it. You know, and he's like off, you know, he just will not do it.
You know what?
Maybe because he figures Joe won't change his tune.
Well, he's probably thinking like Joe is just going to rip him to shreds as soon as he goes on there. So.
Yeah, that's true. He has done that multiple times.
Yeah. So he's probably.
Even still, fucking Joe will just lie anyway, because I've called Joe out on some shit when he was fucking bumping on the street.
I got news for you.
Shit,
the fucked up thing is, bro, that he sat there, and when this Tommy thing first went down with Grimm, where he told Grimm to go fuck himself, I remember like it was yesterday. It was in reaction to when Joe told Tommy that, you know, Grimm, I don't think Grimm likes, you know, people with autism. And, you know, Tommy flipped the fuck out. Now, see, what Grimm doesn't realize is, and what Tommy probably didn't tell him, is that he was being egged on at that point by Joe to, like, go all in on Grimm. And Tommy basically did by telling him to go fuck himself and saying all this shit about him being a coward and this and that. He said a bunch of other shit that Joe never played, which I was surprised, but he said a bunch of other shit about him, Grimm, at that point. And when Tommy denied it, I was like, you stupid fuck. I remember you saying it. Like, you shouldn't have denied it because you did say it. And he was like, I swear I don't remember saying it at all. And I was like, well, you should have listened to me because I remembered you saying it, you know? And you gave him this ammo to, like, fucking burn you with or whatever. And now, you know, he's like, you know, upset, like, you know, I lied to him, so I'm sure he'll never want to see me again and blah, blah, blah. And you know, he's like, I don't want to go on, and I don't know how to tell Grimm, you know, because I love to just like talk to Grimm and not Joe. I don't want to be involved with Joe. I don't want to. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you, man. You know, like, just tell the truth. Go and tell Grimm the truth. You don't want to be on there with whoever, and just see what happens, bro. And I think that's what he did.
How about you contacting Grimm and having him and Tommy on your show sometime?
I mean, listen, I would love to do that, but I'm not looking to make it into, you know, something with me, because that's exactly what somebody like, you know, Cronin would want me to do, because then he could turn around and say, you know, there it is. Look, guys, you see, you know, that's the only thing this guy does is take all of my people and sabotage me and try to sabotage me and blah, blah, blah.
He's going to say that no matter what.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to make it true.
World on him.
I don't want to make it true, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't, you know, listen, if Grimm ever came on here, that would be awesome. If he doesn't, it's no big deal. I'm not looking to, it'd be nice. I know the guy, I met him a couple of times. If Tommy links up with him, that's awesome. If he doesn't, you know, what are you going to do, man? It's not a big fuck. It's not the end of the world, you know?
Yeah.
So.
The best thing, or better yet, the best thing is you to talk to Grimm on a one-on-one and get Grimm's side of the story.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think that one of the reasons, you know, he was kind of reluctant to work with Tommy is because maybe, and I may be wrong or right on this subject, but it may be because of the fear that, you know, Tommy may not basically meant to incorporate, you know, what this maneuver is or that maneuver is, you know, and the risk of getting hurt in the ring, because there have been some serious injuries for one-timers who get in the ring there. I remember one time there's one training wrestler was in a wrestling match. It was his first time in the ring. He took a power bomb, but he didn't tilt his head forward like he was supposed to, and he ended up getting killed as a result.
Damn.
And that was back in the 80s. I still remember it to this day.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just
Well, it's obvious that Tommy don't want nothing to do with Joe. So
I don't blame him.
He don't. And then today, I guess Casey is Raw gets blocked too. Is another guy that's Joe's is like.
I'm not that too big of a fan of Casey right now.
Well, what are you gonna do? But Casey gets blocked out for some fucking reason now with him.
Jesus Christ!
And
Everyone's leaving Joe.
It just shows you it just really shows you what he's fucking made of. So many blocking and unblocking friends, and then blocking friends, and then unblocking friends, and then it's like, dude, get over yourself with the blocking and unblocking. And it's grow the fuck up already, please.
Yeah, he did that with me for a while. Then he unblocked me. I don't know. I don't know what. Gosh, man.
Fuck up already.
I know. The guy, Cronin just seems desperate. He's desperate to recapture that old magic, and sadly, it's not working.
So many blocking and unblocking. Who's playing the show over? It's got to be Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Gotta fucking be.
What
makes the cardinal fucking mistake? Why are you playing the show in the background?
Oh, my hyper boom must have been blasted. Oops.
You got your hacker boom?
Fucking thing rumbling my whole room. Sorry, Ken.
What are you doing, man?
It's understandable. Vikings, I saw you in the chat earlier, and you said that Bullfrog was on your show, if I'm correct?
Yeah.
When?
Wow.
When?
Tonight.
What?
Yeah, he streamed it earlier. Today. I wasn't able to listen because I was in downtown Houston, and the Wi-Fi in that area blows.
Yeah, if you go to about 41 minutes of part 2, there's old Bullfrog, and he doesn't know that we're live.
Oh, well, I mean, why'd you do that to him, man?
Well, me and YR, I just wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, so why'd you go live with him on there?
No, we were already live, and then Bullfrog came in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But you just said, didn't you just say you didn't know you were live? Or he didn't know you were live?
No, Bullfrog didn't know Minnesota was alive. I guess Bullfrog called in.
We were already live, and YR added Bullfrog to the show.
Ah, wow.
But the thing is YR was already talking to Bullfrog on Skype. Wow. And then all of a sudden, Bullfrog came in.
How is Bullfrog doing?
I don't know if Bullfrog is trying to play dumb, because he was talking to YR. So I kind of think maybe he knew that we were live on my channel. I don't know. YR probably told him, "Oh, I'm not live on my channel," but he didn't say nothing about being live on my channel.
What?
You know what I mean?
The fuck are you saying, bro? The fuck did you just say?
As in Vikings fans channel and not YR's channel. That might have been the confusion of Bullfrog.
Yo, look at this thing I bought. Look. See this big, huge it's like a fucking. Hey, hold on. I'll show you what's in it. It's like a tube. It's like a big tube, right?
Big tube.
It's like a 1.5 foot long tube, right? And inside of it has these big ass sticks in it. Look. See these sticks? Look.
I see there, yeah.
Right? So if you take one of these sticks out like this, see the stick right here?
Are they glow sticks?
And you crack that fucker like that. Look.
Yep. Gosh, and what are the clubs in Detroit? All the raver kids would come in endlessly with those raver sticks, with those glow sticks.
These are these big. These are like the D-Generation X ones, bro. Like the X.
Oh.
The D-Generation X ones.
Mm-hmm. I remember, yeah.
D-Generation X.
Yeah, them are the good ones.
Yeah, look, this shit's supposed to glow like fucking tremendously.
I bet they last for a while, actually.
It says 12 hours.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Is there then the ones where you could chain them together like a necklace?
No, these are too big for that. These are those on steroids, bro.
I seen big ones like that around their neck.
Probably,
You know
but
what I
they're
mean?
mostly.
No, this don't bend,
kind
dude.
that
These don't bend really, bro.
Okay.
Look, that's like the furthest it'll
Yeah,
bend.
yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too solid. Too solid to bend.
Jen,
Yeah, you
look.
got to have the little skinny ones. So for it to do that, they got to be already in shape, like a smile or something there.
Luke, I am
Them
your
were
father.
them were nice. You said for an all-night raver with them, Ken.
Luke, I am your father.
That's the first thing that came to my mind as well.
I am your fucking father.
You can fucking party till the sun comes up.
Look
with
into
one
my
of them.
fucking eyes with your father.
It's like
the
Yoda
dark
saber when you
side.
think about it.
I am my lifesaver. It is. I will for you. My lifesaver is for me, and you for me. I will. New York Mets win their first game of the season. They are 1-0, baby. Baseball is 100% on its way back, and it's here, baby. And it's here.
Did you hear everybody talking about the Vikings making a big deal because we got Beckham and shit? What the fuck, man?
Wait,
Did you
the
hear about
Vikings
that
got
shit?
wait. The Vikings got Odell Beckham?
I think so.
What? After he won the World Series, he just jumped ship?
I think so. Yeah, we got a quarterback too. They're making a big fucking deal because he's back with his same quarterback and shit. Like, dude, I'm sorry, but we're not gonna fucking do that good, man. I don't know why everybody thinks like if we would have paid Tom Brady $40 million, then yeah, I'd say we would have won the Super Bowl. But that would have been our only chance. Say, hey, Tom Brady, here's 40 mil. You want to come here? If you would have said yeah, I would have said yeah. The Vikings got a chance to win it. He's the only fucking guy that could win the Super Bowl for the Vikings.
Who, Tom Brady?
Man.
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Dude, get out of here.
yeah.
Dude, he ain't winning shit for you guys, bro. Stop.
Dude, if Tom Brady would have came here,
Dude, Tom Brady ain't going to Minnesota.
Would have been in the Super Bowl.
Dude, Tom Brady ain't going to Minnesota. Trust me, bro.
No, he's going back to Tampa. But
dude,
if we should have thrown $40 million at him and said, "Come here, man. Come on. Take the $40 million and come here."
For what?
He
wouldn't have went there though. He wouldn't have went there, bro. I'm telling you, he would never have went there.
For 40 mil?
No,
I think
he would never have went to Minnesota. He would have been like, "Oh, fuck that, dude. I ain't going there." Seriously.
Dude.
I'm telling you, he would have been like, "Fuck that shit, dude. No."
We got a great running back, a Hall of Fame running back.
What? Who's your running back?
Fucking what's his face?
Yeah, you don't even know his name. Get the dude. Could you fucking? Christ Almighty!
But he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, and you don't even know his fucking name.
And then we got Rudolph.
And then we got that other guy. What's the other guy's name?
Cook.
I don't know.
Delvin Cook.
Yeah, right. You just made that up.
No, I didn't make that up.
You just made
That's
it
who I'm talking about.
You just made Delvin Cook up. Come on, stop.
But,
what did you guys think of WrestleMania?
I didn't watch. I was at work.
I told you night 2 was where it was at, dude. I thought it was way much better. Like night 1 was just a warm up for night 2.
Yeah?
That's what I think. Yeah, fuck, dude. The whole Vince McMahon, Pat McAfee fucking shit, that was fucking great, dude.
You like that? I don't know if I liked it too much.
With Stone Cold.
No, I like
everybody
Stone
at the
Cold,
end.
but Vince did the worst Stone Cold stunner of all fucking time. Did you guys see that video of?
I saw that, man. What the hell, Vinny?
Yeah, it was terrible, dude. Did you guys see the video of Barack Obama snubbing the president and everybody else in the fucking White House snubbing the shit out of Biden?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Wow.
dude, it was
They
so.
left him hanging.
Dude, it was so blatant, man. It was like so fucking blatantly bad, man. It was like terrible. It was fucking
And
terrible.
they're trying to use Obama to fucking get votes.
I know.
It's fucking sad. They're desperate,
Obama.
dude. They're desperate.
Yeah, they are.
But also, dude, did you see how huge fucking Vince McMahon was, dude? He was jacked up.
I know he
man.
still looks good, the old guy, man.
Fuck,
Yeah, he's
dude.
always been jacked up, man. He's been that way since the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Even the Jake Paul match was all right.
You know, Jake Paul did pretty damn well in that ring, man.
Mhm.
You know, he
Yeah.
definitely trained a lot. You could tell he was training a lot.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit.
He didn't he do like a moonsault off the top rope or whatever?
Yeah, he did a couple of good moves, man, where
Yeah.
it was like, I was like, wow, pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I thought night 2 from pretty much, even with the beginning with Triple H opening WrestleMania and introducing WrestleMania and him leaving his boots in the ring. I thought fucking that was an excellent way to start it, dude. I really was like, wow. You know?
He did the whole boots in the ring thing. I know. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Like, come on.
Yeah, he
But,
did.
but I think that was a big deal. You know what I mean? That's you're never gonna see Triple H in another match.
No,
you know?
I don't think so.
You'll never see him come out of retirement, I don't think. You know?
Yeah.
And
No,
he's got a lot of WrestleManias, Ken.
No, he has, man. He has, but you know, the one knock on him is like, you know, he fucking married the fucking boss's daughter, and you know, and that part, like, you know, a lot of wrestlers don't like him for, you know, because it's like, would he still be relevant if he didn't marry, you know,
Stephanie?
Well, the
I don't
answer
know.
to that is yes, because
Would he still be like a Hall of Famer?
He was already hooked up with fucking Shawn Michaels.
Well, I'll tell you what. But
Razor,
listen, when he was
Hall.
when he was with
Man.
the best female wrestler of all time, okay, when he was with her,
China.
yeah, that right there
Yeah.
was a Hall of Fame career that he was making for himself already. And I
Yeah,
think yes,
it
he would have
was.
been a Hall of Famer with her, with marrying her or not marrying her. I think he would have been a Hall of Famer either way. Honestly, I really do.
Yeah.
Because he earned his way with so many other things. He was revolutionary with like so many things. Like if you think about it, you know, China and him was like one of the craziest like matchups like we've ever, like, you know, not tag team, but like, you know, I don't know what were they? What were they? You know, just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Apprentice.
It was his girlfriend. It was a couple.
So like that was a crazy, you know, awesome fucking you know, pairing, right?
Yeah.
And then you have him with DX, which was legendary in its own. So like he already came from legendary pairing with China, which it was. When he was rolling with her, it was fucking unbelievable. Right?
Yeah.
And then you have the pairing of him with DX. You know what I mean? And then you have him with that group that he was in with Batista and fucking
Evolution.
yeah, Evolution. Like, so he's been in so many, like, and maybe that's not a Hall of Fame run that he had with Evolution, but my point is, he touched on so many, like, fucking big things that he did, you know, in his career that I think he would have been relevant no matter what, even if he didn't marry Stephanie. And
Yeah,
I kind of,
he was already over.
yeah, I
You
kind
know
of
what I
don't
mean?
like,
Well,
I don't
he
really
did
like
all-
him much. You know what I mean? I don't really like Triple H because I've seen interviews and I've seen like things where like he's taking them through like the WWE convention spot before WrestleMania a couple of years ago, and it's him and Stephanie and a couple of like corporate people that, you know, help them run their business, and he was so fucking rude because he was in a mood. And he was just like in a fucking real mood to the point where the cameraman, he was bitching out the cameraman. And he was kind of like, yeah, you know, we come in here and I tell you about all these flags in the ceiling. And you don't even point the camera up, you know, and it's like one of those. And it's like, why would you be a dick like that on fucking, you know, this recorded show? Like, why would you even be a dick like that?
Probably still pissed off that NXT got yanked from out of his hands.
You know,
Well, this
know
was
the
way
thing-
before that. This was way before that. But my point is, he comes across as like an arrogant fuck, you know, and I don't like him for that reason. You know what I mean? I don't.
Well, of course, he's going to be arrogant because he married the boss's daughter. He has a high position within that company, so he's going to have a ego and an attitude to go along with it there. So
Yeah,
that's
see, I
kind of
wish
common.
I don't like the fact that he does have that ego and all that shit, you know?
Well, you know, the thing I was gonna say about Triple H is how, in the beginning of his career, he totally changed his character.
Oh
and
yeah,
what
he
it
changed a
was.
couple of times, you know? Like,
He was like a British blue blood.
yeah.
American
You know what I
blue blood.
mean? And he put his hand behind his back.
Yep, and he had the
And he fucking
ponytail.
curtsied.
He had the
He
ponytail and
curtsied.
everything, and yeah.
It was totally different than fucking what it ended up being.
Yeah, no,
You
but
know
a
what
lot
I
of
mean?
wrestlers come in and they change, who they were. Like, they evolve, bro. That's, that's
Yeah.
how it
exactly.
is.
And plus, at that time, the WWF, as it was known, was basically a character-based company. You have to come
Yeah,
up with
yeah.
some sort of a character,
Yeah.
no matter how outrageous or how cheesy it was.
Yeah.
His character was pretty bad in the beginning, man.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot better than his character in WCW when he was with that company. They billed him as Jean-Paul Levesque. And he was supposed to speak with a horrible French accent.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, Ken, you saw they are not Triple H, but the Undertaker put his fucking fist back up at the end of night too.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Fuckers. They fucking swerved us for a night, dude.
What do you
For
mean?
one night they had you believing the motherfucker was never gonna come back. And then all of a sudden he did that shit. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
What do you
man.
mean, dude? He didn't come back. What are you talking about?
He's not. No, that means he'll be back again. He'll be back wrestling at WrestleMania.
No, he will not
next year.
wrestle ever again.
Yeah, he will.
No, he will not. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the Bullsinator. The Bullsinator.
Hey.
On the subject of Triple H, I do believe he would have been iconic either way. He just got a lot of things he didn't need, for being honest.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a cocky cunt. That's why I didn't like him. But I also, always thought of, would he be this relevant if he didn't marry the boss's daughter? And you know what? Yes. I mean, I ultimately sat there and weighed out his career. And we just talked about it briefly. I mean, you could make the fight for it that he does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame big time. And, I don't think anybody has too much of an argument saying he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. He definitely belongs there. There's no doubt. He belongs in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? It's not just because of Stephanie, but, I thought that way a little bit because he just rubbed me the wrong way. So I was like, fuck you, man. You know what? The only reason you're, running the business or in the Hall of Fame is because you married the boss's daughter. Would he be running the WWE like he did? I doubt it. That part, he definitely would not be running as high up as he got in that company. As high up as he got, I don't think he would have got that high without being married to Stephanie. But legendary wrestling wise, Hall of Fame wise, he earned that.
Yeah, he did, definitely.
What probably would have happened is the guy would have started his own wrestling organization. If he hadn't gone with Stephanie by now, he would have had his own shit. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Well, marrying Stephanie was a business move, really. So it got him more opportunities than he already had before he even married her.
Well,
right?
that's the fucking truth. I mean, look, dude.
And one thing,
it put him in charge of the fucking whole entire show at one point. I mean, everything. He was up there, bro. What was he, the fourth or fifth highest guy in the company at one point?
Yeah, and that's kind of what I disliked about that because he got a lot of things he didn't need.
Yeah,
so you're pretty much already the boss, and yet you're winning championships.
Yeah, I know. That was, I know. Kind of scratch your head to that.
Hulk Hogan did that. And Hulk Hogan did that when he was in WCW as well there.
Bullsy, can you believe?
What's interesting is that motherfucking Triple H has Ric Flair's belt.
Bullsy,
big gold.
Bullsy, can you believe that the Undertaker told us why he didn't mention all the other guys, man? Isn't that horrible what he said about them?
What did he exactly say? I heard about it, but I don't know what he said.
You want to hear it? I got the recording.
Yeah.
Hey, here it is.
No, what was so bad?
This is Undertaker. I want to first start by saying thank you to FOULMOUTH Kenny for allowing me to send this message. After Hall of Fame night, people were saying I didn't mention some of my colleagues. So this goes to Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mick Foley, and any others I did not mention last night. From the bottom of my heart, with all respect, you all can go fuck you. And as a matter of fact, fuck Vince McMahon, fuck WrestleMania, fuck my streak, fuck everything including the Joe Cronin show, that spineless used car salesman is a fucking scumbag. Haven't you guys figured it out by now? There's only one place to be, and that's getting converted with FOULMOUTH Kenny. And don't forget about the weekends with Friday Night Fire and Insomniac. So with that said, Tommy can go back to putting quarters up his ass and jerking off and lying about it. What kind of big oversized fat water buffalo like Tommy would not admit to banging out the beef once in a while? I guess you can keep being fake, like that fake fuck, Danny MT. That Mauna Loa went around and told everyone that he moved to Russia. Then 2 weeks later, Russia invaded Ukraine. Perfect timing, you stupid idiot. Sure, you're real great. Now he's just denying everything. Typical. Fucking typical piece of shit. Speaking about pieces of shit, you weren't here watching Converted. Where else are you going to go? Watch Tony from Revere playing with duct tape for 5 straight fucking hours. Or watch him play Living Life instead of actually living life for real. What a complete jackass. Go fling yourself through another windshield, jerk off. Anyway, this is Undertaker. I just want to say, rest in peace to the FOULMOUTH Nation.
Wow, the fucking Undertaker, bro.
Damn.
Oh, not expecting that, but that was gold.
More than gold, man.
Go fuck you.
This is.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, speaking of Russia and Ukraine, did you know that 4 Russian government officials were accused of cyber attacking government?
Really?
Yeah. And guess what? There was really no evidence of them, but they were suspected of that. And that story was old in 2012 through 2018. UK accused them of the same thing during those times. And now that's old news. And it came up.
Did you see the video of Biden getting snubbed by Obama and fucking the vice president? Dude, Obama had Biden had his hand on Obama's shoulder for like a minute and a half, and Obama just ignored the fuck out of him. And then he started walking away and looking back and walking away and looking back. It was weird, man.
Well, if we're being honest here, obviously they don't respect Joe Biden. They just have him there because he's a puppet. That just should tell you enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Bobby Obama is so pissed off with the gas prices going up as well as everyone else.
Dude, the guy literally loses track of where he's supposed to go. He followed an agent when the agent pointed to a direction where he's supposed to go. No, he follows the agent.
I know, man. So fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah, but they blame the idiots for voting for him. They were so desperate to get rid of Trump that they'll just take anybody.
Man, those dead people really dislike Trump, right?
They did.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
And like I said,
if we're like I said, fucked up, the U.S. has to be fucked up. Everybody's fucked.
I know. Because I said this before, the majority of the people of today grew up in the 1990s where they were taught liberal values from the outside world. TV, politicians, and especially the alternative music at that area. And plus, you got to remember, the last 2 Republican presidents before Trump, we were in a war with the Middle East. We had a recession afterwards, and countless lives were cost. It was all for power, both those wars.
Yep. You know what the funny thing was? 27 years we were trying to make peace with the Middle East. Trump does it in 3 years. You know, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Obama, they couldn't do it. One of Obama's strategies for trying to make peace with the Middle East, strategic patience.
Weapons of mass destruction. They have weapons of mass destruction.
They claimed all the weapons of mass destruction everywhere, right?
I know, yeah.
None of that shit was there.
Yeah, I know. There was none. We kind of worried. We all kind of knew that from the word go there.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know what the best thing about that is? After Trump signs a peace treaty with the Middle East to end the war between us, Biden just goes in and launches airstrikes without congressional approval, mind you, at the Middle East, trying to say, I'm trying to end the wars.
Yeah.
End the wars. Like, okay, how come no one's talking about that? Oh, right. He's a retard.
Because the media doesn't want to. They don't want us to keep us informed like that. They just want to keep us. They want to keep our heads in the sand. Neither way.
Yeah, we want to talk about they don't want to talk about what Biden's been doing. Literally going to the Middle East after leaving troops, and millions of civilians there going, make me look good. People are saying I'm doing a bad job. People said I handled it poorly. And you got Kamala Harris saying, well, we don't see it that way. I think we handled it
They
just
all
fine.
just, dude. And then this chick
Fuck
that they put,
Kamala.
this chick that they put into, as a judge today.
VP.
No, they put her in as like one of the judges, one of the like the high court judge. Dude, this chick's a weirdo. They asked her to explain what a woman is, and she couldn't explain it.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, it was so fucked up. They're like, how do you explain being a woman or something like that? Like, and she was like, I'm not ready to. And they were like, what? She's like, I'm not ready to explain that because she's one of those fucking people that like, you know, agree with all. Like they said, she was very soft on children, pedophiles, and guys who like, I guess, like she was very light on the sentences on these people and people that were arrested for having child pornography and, you know, child, you know, trafficking and all this shit. They said that she was like very, very lenient on the time that she handed out. Yeah, you know, so I don't know, man. And they said that, you know, a couple of people were saying like, oh man, this woman being put into that position is really gonna fuck us in the long run, you know.
Yeah, but let's be real here. You know why Gaffy Petito's story became so popular?
Because she liked to fuck. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
What? You know why?
Why?
During the same time, Biden was launching retaliatory airstrikes at the Middle East and pulling troops out, leaving the rest behind with a bunch of terrorists.
Yeah, that was bad.
Gaffy Petito's missing. Whoa, what a story! I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, that was bad. That was pretty bad, man. You know,
it was.
To ignore what Biden's doing. Dude, Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Why is that so popular?
Because people prefer entertainment news over everything else.
But 4 Russian government employees arrested for allegedly cyber attacking global infrastructure with no proof, no basis. Think about it. Why is this happening?
Because that's how dumb the people want to be. They want to keep their heads in the sand, as I mentioned. They want to have basically their heads up their ass.
Whole country is fucking corrupted, bro. The whole world is corrupted at this point, dude. The whole entire fucking world is just corrupted to shit.
And you know why I think the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock is fake?
You still think it's fake?
You know why I think it's fake?
Why?
Because Will Smith was in charge. He did a crime.
Well, no, they said that they went to Chris Rock and asked him if he would like to have Chris, you know, arrested for assault. Will Smith.
Chris Rock said no,
and he said no. Yeah,
that doesn't matter. Hey, that doesn't matter. The state could still pick up the charges.
But they didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the evidence is right there. The evidence would have been right there on the video.
They didn't do it, bro. They had the chance. They didn't do it. I heard them talking about that on TV. They mentioned it on TV and said that they could have arrested him anyway, even if Chris Rock didn't want him arrested. And they said that the officers on duty at that point were like, okay, if you don't want him arrested, then we won't arrest him. And they didn't.
They have to arrest him.
No, they don't have to.
Trying.
Go look it up. They don't have to, bro. If the person who was assaulted,
they don't have to because they don't have to. The state don't necessarily have to pick up the charges.
No, they don't. And if they wanted to, they could have, but because Chris Rock said no, they let it go.
Which I'm kind of surprised because they could have really turned that into something big.
Yeah, but you know what? Being in Chris Rock's position, it's better off he didn't, because if he did, you know, it probably would have been like a blowback on him, you know? There would have been a blowback because there's some actresses and actors that came out in defense of fucking Will Smith, and they actually fucking sat there and said, this one fucking woman, right? She goes, you know, being a woman of a relationship where I used to be beaten, it's nice to hear a man, especially a black man, because she's a black woman, said especially a black man that sticks up for their woman and protects their woman. And she came out in the public and said that, like she's on Will Smith's side. And it's like, really? So that joke wasn't even that fucking bad. And number two, it's like, so that's where we're at now, that people on stage can't even make a joke about somebody's wife or boyfriend or girlfriend that's in the crowd with them. It's like, you're not allowed to go there now. So that's where we're at now. That's where they want to drive us to,
Now,
where we can't even make a joke.
Now, hopefully by chance, with all the backlash that Smith has been getting, maybe the idiots in Hollywood realize, hey, we're getting way too woke. We need to cut down on that a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you when they'll notice that. They'll only notice that when they're losing fucking money. That's when they'll start to notice, like, oh no, we gotta change this because we're basically going broke. That's the only fucking way those assholes will notice it, because you can't do anything to them but hurt them in the pocket. That's the only fucking way. You know, Disney is trying to like stand up to Newsom over there and be like, oh, we're going to teach kids whatever we want. We don't give a fuck if you came in here and changed things, because he signed that law and it, you know, they named it the fucking don't say gay law, you know.
Oh gosh.
And like, you know, Disney came out and they had a little blowback to Disney from that, like where people are like, fuck Disney. We're not fucking watching it no more. We're not renting their movies. We're not going to the movies in the theaters. We're getting rid of our subscription to Disney, and they're dumping it, and they fucking don't want nothing to do with it. It's like, you know, they got a little blowback from it, man. But Disney's not gonna, you know, they're not gonna fold or anything. They're too big of a fucking conglomerate. They don't give a fuck, dude. Do you think they care what a couple of thousand people say? You know, it's got to be a couple of million. It's got to hurt their pocket. And that's the only way these companies will stop being so woke, is when their pockets start to get fucking hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And especially and you got to remember, entertainment companies like Disney, like all these networks, they have to cater to what's trending out there on the social outlet. When right now being woke is being the main thing, and they have to cater along with that.
Yeah, I guess so, man. You know, look at the politicians. They sell out to wokeness all the fucking time. A lot of them. A lot of them do.
I still can't believe Jar Jar Harris years back said that we need a president with compassion. No, we don't need compassion when you're a leader. You have to lead with strength, knowledge, and strength. You only show compassion when there is a tragedy that's happened in another country or this country or whichever there. That's the only time you show compassion and support. Otherwise, when you look at what happened with Jimmy Carter when he was president. The U.S. was in inflation. We had hostages taken over to Iran, beaten and tortured almost every day. And Carter didn't really do anything because he was risking of starting a third world war. It took Reagan to actually get him out, and he didn't really need to do anything. When the Iranian government found out they were getting a new president, they figured, we don't know what this guy can do, because we know Carter was a pussy.
Yeah, man. All I know is, like, the way that we have dealt with this Russia thing, we look so fucking weak. We look so weak to the rest of the world, bro. Like, we're like, we don't want to get into a nuclear fight with Russia. Like, oh, no, please. And it's
One
like,
thing about Democrats is
what do you
that
act
they're
like such a
afraid
pussy
of
for,
war.
man? Yeah, but when they turn around and say some shit like, oh, God, no, we don't want to get into a nuclear thing with Russia, it's like, oh, yeah, all right, go tell them what your worst fear is. You know, that we don't want to get into a nuclear thing with them. We'll do anything to avoid it. Meanwhile, it's like, now that they know that, they could probably press those buttons now, Russia. And that's exactly what they're doing by saying things like, if you do this, we'll drop tactical nukes, and we'll, they know they're threatening us by saying it. They know it. Like, they know that it's threatening to us, and we're afraid, And it's like, they fell right into it. Our leaders just fell right into it. Fucking so stupid, man.
Yeah,
we
like
have the worst leaders of all time right now, bro. It's got to be the worst of all time. Gotta be.
Unfortunately, there's nothing we could do about it except ignore what they say or not vote for them next time there. But knowing how the Democrats, how shady they are, they'll probably do something there to keep themselves within power.
Dude, it is raining so fucking hard in my house right now. Like, it's
Wow.
raining so hard where I am.
Power's about to go out.
No, it hasn't been bad all night, man. I don't think it'll go out tonight. It's been pretty good. Normally it flashes like 5 times before it goes out.
I'm gonna go live, so the power's gonna go out.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Does that seem like that happens a lot with you though, Ken?
Well, I have
Like
bad fucking lines around here, dude. They're pieces dude, you know how much I pay in taxes? They should have golden lines where I live, okay? They should have gold, okay, where I live, because the taxes I fucking pay to live here, it's insane. So, but yet we still have shit that don't work. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what I noticed? Our router, it's got a big fucking slot for a big giant fucking battery in it now. So maybe you could get one of them routers with a big giant backup battery in the fucker. I noticed they're thinking ahead now.
Dude, I want to get one of those energy packs like we were talking about, right?
Yeah, well, and then see,
And
that's
listen,
what I was gonna say.
And I want to go camping trips, right? But I want to also be able to live stream while I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So if I got this thing, I could hook up a router to it, and I could actually go live in the middle of the woods, camping and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, you gotta have a hotspot.
I'm gonna have a hotspot through my phone.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I would love to fucking do that, man.
To see.
I mean, I just got one of them solar power stations, but I don't know how they all work yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're cool, those fucking things, man. I've been watching videos on them and like how, you know, people are like using them for like everything, man. They're like running power drills on them and building shit with it. And that is fucking awesome.
Well, mine could run upgraded like 1200 watts continuous, which ain't bad. You know what I mean? You could do some shit with that.
Hell yeah.
You know, but see, it has a thing where you can put it in Eco Boost and it says it can run 1800 watts, but you can't run shit. You don't want to run shit with like compressors and shit in it because it could blow them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when you put it in Eco mode.
So listen, so basically I'm like, Tommy, like, you know, you got to like tell fucking Joe or Grim or whoever the fuck you got to tell, because he's like, I'm going to go hit up Grim right now. I'm like, yeah, you got to tell them, like, I ain't telling you what to fucking do, because I'm sure I can only imagine the shit that he told Joe. I mean, that Joe told Grim about me. I could only imagine what he told Grim about you and me. You know, I could just imagine. Oh, foul-mouthed fat-ass Ken's got, you know, Tommy brainwashed and he won't come on to my show anymore, Grim. And, you know, he told you to go fuck himself, but he forgot about it. And I made this video, ha, 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 ha. You know, and, you know, you come on and he comes on and blah, blah, blah. But he won't let, you know, fat-ass Ken is fucking brainwashing him. And then Danny MT will be like, oh, yeah, you know, the fucking asshole from Long Island is brainwashing people. And I'm going to pay him a visit pretty soon. Yeah, even though I live in Russia. And it's like, I'm like, Tommy, you know what? You tell whoever the fuck you need to tell over there when you do talk to them that I have nothing to do with your decision making. Okay? Make sure you make that clear to these idiots. You know? And he was like, I will. And I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you later. And he went and handled his business. And I guess he told me that he hit Grim up and basically told Grim, listen, Grim, I reached out to you because I want to talk to you and be cool with you and maybe do something with you down the line, but I'm not looking to gain clout and all this shit. He sent me what he sent him. And he's like, I'm not looking to gain clout. This is more for, you know, just to be cool with you and blah, blah, blah. I like what you do. And I'm like, oh, Tommy trying to butter up fucking, Grim. But he was saying the truth because he was like, you know, I don't want to go on Joe's show. I'm not looking to, and Grim said, oh, it'll be good for you or something like that to him. And he was like, no, I'm not looking to like make content out of it. Like, you know, I don't want to go on there for that reason. If I went on there, it would be to talk to you guys, not to, you know, gain content out of it. And then I told him his channel was dying and he got mad. And then he called me back 20 minutes later. And then he was like, you know, I told Grim basically that's it. And, you know, I'm sorry, but I will not go on Joe's shit. I don't want to be there and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I was like, oh, that's good, man. At least you told him the truth. But, I could just imagine what he fucking told Grimm about me or, well, not that I give a fuck because I really don't care either way. But it sucks having somebody fucking lie about you to somebody and telling them you're brainwashing people when it's not the fucking truth.
Yeah,
And it's like,
how Joe,
I could play audio for you guys to prove to you like what I'm saying is truth. Like I could fucking, record me and him interacting and play it for you guys. And I guarantee you guys are like, yeah, Ken doesn't say to do anything here or ever has. And I never have to him. I don't tell Tommy what to do because you can't. Back in the day, I tried to give Tommy advice on many things, but he just doesn't listen. He always makes like the opposite call of what you ask him to do as a friend, and it's like Tommy, and he's like always kicking himself in the ass for it. Like, I fucked up. And it's like, yeah, well, if you would have just did what I told you to do when you asked me for my, for advice, you would have been fine. But I fucked up. It's like, take advice sometimes, dude.
Please do. I agree. Because remember, that's how that whole beef between him and he started.
Dude, if he would have taken advice from me, he wouldn't have got in trouble with the whole fucking Joe reporting that Grimm told him, he told Grimm to go fuck himself. Because I told Tommy, you did tell Grimm to go fuck himself. And he was like, I don't remember that. And I'm like, I'm telling you, you did, bro. And you should put out a statement now saying, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't remember that, blah, blah, blah. And he didn't do that. And then Joe puts out his shit, makes him look like an idiot. And I said, there you go. I told you said it. And he was like, fuck, I did. And I was like, I told you, bro. Like, you don't believe me? Like, I knew he said it. I was there when that shit went down. And Joe was basically pushing him into it, telling him, oh, man, you're going to let Grimm get away with that, man? Talking shit about autistic people. We were all saying shit about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Joe is a user.
I think Tommy's just a stubborn dude. So, like, if he's gonna stand by what he says and not, even if it makes him look stupid in the end of the day.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not being stubborn. It's more or less he is done. He is 100, and this is what Joe doesn't get. There's no brainwashing. There's no telling him what to do. He does not ever want to come back onto Joe Cronin's shit ever again. He doesn't want to. I've even told him, dude, just go on it and tell Joe and Grimm how you feel. And he does not want to do it. He wants nothing to do with Joe. Every time it comes up, and Joe has asked him over the last month so many times, Joe Cronin has asked Tommy to please come on to his show, begging him to come on to his show. And, Joe thought with, oh, I'm going to get Grimm, I'll just dangle that over, Tommy's face, and Tommy will fall for it 1, 2, 3. And, it's like the same thing with me. Like, Joe, you can dangle whatever the fuck you want over faces. It's not going to work here. You know what I mean? And it didn't work on Tommy. Because Tommy, even though he wants to meet Grimm so fucking bad, he will not do it because it's involving Joe Cronin. He wants nothing to do with Joe. Even my wife said to Tommy, even my wife, because if Tommy calls me and I don't answer the phone, right, he'll call my wife. And I'll be in the next room, and I'll go, is that Tommy calling you, Shannon? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, this motherfucker. He calls me, I don't answer. So then he calls you. And like once in a while, Shannon will pick up because I'll be doing something and I don't want to talk, or I just don't want to talk. And he'll call Shannon. And once in a while, Shannon will pick up. Once in a while, she won't. This one particular time, she picked up. And he was telling her all this shit like, Joe Cronin's trying to get me on his program right now. And even Shannon's like, well, Tommy, if you want to go on it, go on it. Don't let anybody stop you. And he was like, no, but I don't want to go on because, he's going to make fun of me and he's going to do this and he's going to do that. And Shannon was like, well, give him the benefit of the doubt, Tommy. And he's like, I can't give him the benefit of the doubt. I already tried. And then Shannon was like, so then don't go on. And he's like, I know, but Grimm's going on now. And like, I really wanted to talk to Grimm. And then Shannon goes, well, then go on then, Tommy, if you really want to speak with him, go on. And then it's, no, I don't want, but I just don't want to do it with Joe. And then it back and forth. And I said, Shannon, this is why I stopped giving advice and I stopped saying shit, because he's just going to keep questioning it, and then his ultimate decision is he does not want. I've been amazed that he's turned down Joe this long, because I thought for sure Tommy would go back eventually. But dude, now I can tell He will never do it, man. He is left with such a, like you just said, he's stubborn, Bullsy. Yes, Tommy is stubborn. And he has such a sour taste in his mouth. And, you know, I know when he comes onto my shit, he gets mad right away and he leaves or he's upset and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know what it is, man. Like over here, he's willing to take it as much as he can, which ain't much. But over on Joe's shit, I don't think he wants, he obviously wants nothing at all to do with it. You know,
because of all the people calling in and donating, attacking him left and right, and Tommy's up to here with it.
Yeah,
which I don't
he's
blame
done with it. Yeah,
I don't blame him.
He's done with it.
I mean, when you think about it, Joe was taking advantage of Tommy.
Yeah,
Tommy was.
Well,
Joe's
yeah,
biggest
he
money
was
maker.
because listen, I can guarantee you that Joe Cronin is not going to kick Tommy off the show once he starts screaming about something like I have. Guarantee that. Like, he's not going to go and hit the remove from the call button like I have twice the other night, getting him out of here because I just didn't want to hear him bitching and moaning because obviously he's on that show for a different reason than he's on my show. You know what I mean? He's on my show because he called me and he's my friend. You know, he's on that show over there and being begged to go on it for totally different reasons.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. I was watching Joe at the time. Like, I already knew that he would take anybody back. Even if he said, I'm done with this person.
It's good
he's always
business.
been the kind
It's good business to be able to, you know, take people back and swallow the bullshit and move forward together because it's good business, right? But sometimes certain people, they don't want nothing to do with it. And you know what? I think Joe thought definitely that I would come back. He thought for sure. You know, like he asked me to come on
like
at 300.
Dave and JB.
Yeah, he asked me to come on for 300, and he sent me a text, you know, telling me, wouldn't it be great, man? Well, let's do a skit. Come on, let's, like old times. I could have said yes. I could have went on, you know, and he was like, oh, there'll be a lot of people watching. That's his way of dangling that carrot in front of me. Like, Ken, come on, you can get clout from this. You can get maybe some subscribers and get your channel back to life. You know, that's basically what he was saying to me. And I'm like, no, dude, you know what? I don't care about that. So you don't possess that power over me. That I'm so thirsty to get my channel going on the right track that I'm just going to throw away everything I've said for the last 2 years about you and the legit shit that I called you out for. And I'm just going to bury that under a rug and just go back to you just for the clout, just for a couple of subscribers, maybe a potential donation. Yeah, I'll just throw it all away. Fuck it. Fuck my word. Fuck my, you know, fuck everything that I said.
Believes.
Just throw it right out the window, you know? Fuck my pride. Fuck my word. You know, some of these people, I don't get how they have the, you know, the pride is just gone, man. Like, pride is nothing to them.
Yeah. It's all about that clout. That clout matters more, I guess, in some cases.
I guess so. Like, I mean, I guess so, dude. You know, it's.
Yeah, you got to remember, some of the people he has on this program currently don't really have that much clout. So they're trying to get some or grab some any way they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe used to have a lot of views back in the day. Now his views just eclipse past 1,000 only, sometimes 2.
I'll tell you, man, when we were on championship night, on that Saturday, and he had 170 and we had 140. I was like, holy fucking shit. Like somebody, you know, and I'm not one for numbers. I could give a fuck, but that to me was like mind-boggling. Like a 2,000 sub channel up against a fucking 70-something thousand sub channel, and we only had like 20, 30 less people watching. That was fucking sick.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Man. I couldn't fucking believe it.
And the donations coming in their support, that was massive as well.
Dude, and you know what? Don't think for a fucking minute that certain people weren't paying attention to that and were destroyed by the fact that that was happening. Like, just so upset by the fact that that was happening. And think that I'm like some kind of greedy cocksucker, like, oh, that greedy piece of shit is making all that money and blah, blah, blah. You know what I did with that money? I gave it the fuck away. I gave most of it away. I gave most of that money away to other people. I gave it to other people to pay them. I didn't even pay the taxes on my own shit yet. And I already gave the money away. I didn't even pay the taxes on it. So I'm going to be fucked with those taxes from that money anyway, which I don't give a fuck because I'm just like, you know what? Let's just do it, man. Like, I want to make the people that are on the shows with me happy, and I want them to, you know, to actually want to come back here and work for a number of reasons, because it's exciting, and if it can help one of them that needs money or needs this or that, well, then so be it. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's the right thing to do. So I'd rather do the right thing and get fucked in the end for it, you know, and see what happens. And that's the way it should be. I'm not fucking.
And that's one thing, I'm glad you brought that up. I remember bringing this up years back, you know, when the Hurricane Harvey hit Houston a couple years back there. He could use, Joe could have used some of that donation money to send it to a relief fund for those victims of that particular hurricane. You could use your donation money and donate it to a soup kitchen, a homeless shelter, battered women's shelter.
I think he's,
help
you know
out
what,
the community.
in his defense, I think he has done that before in the past. You know, I don't think like he would do like a fundraiser and then be like, oh, I'm going to keep that money. You know, I don't think he would. I don't know. I don't think he would do that, but he's been accused of it. I'll tell you that, but I don't think he would do that. But what I do know is, like, you know, it's like you got to, you know, you got to do the right thing. And then people sat there and were pissed at the fact that we were destroying it that night, like we were. And, you know, it's like, why hate? Like, why the fuck do you hate for? Like, and if you hate, why are you watching? I mean, I still don't get it.
That's kind of a common trend for.
It's so fucking stupid. Like, I don't watch anything I hate. If I hate something, I ain't watching that shit. I might like glaze over it, but I'm not gonna sit there and listen in detail of like what's going on, because if I can't stand it, why would I want to do that? You know what I mean?
I don't
like,
know. Maybe they give it or something. I don't know what the fucking.
No, you know what it is, bro?
Maybe they're.
You know what it is, dude? I'll tell you what it is, because they secretly love it. They secretly fucking love it.
I thought it was hate watching.
No, it's fake watching. It's not hate watching. It's fake watching, because it's like you're not watching, you hate it, but in reality, you're sitting there laughing at the jokes and you're liking it and you're entertained. So stop the bullshit. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. You know what I mean?
Or wishing that you had that same atmosphere on his show like you had on your show that night.
Yeah, I mean, listen, all I know is I've had fun on so many different shows. Like, you can have fun no matter where you are in this community, and you can make it fun no matter what you're doing and no matter where you are. Because there's been some nights where I had a lot of fun on, like, you know, YR's shit or Dave's shit or Drew's shit, and even Joe's back in the day. Like, when we were on there, I mean, obviously I had fun on those because there's been some fucking outright landish moments that were fucking
Viking shit and my
classic.
shit as well. We had fun on that.
Yeah, all of you guys shit, man. You know, like we've always had fun on every show we've gone on, whether it be yours or Minnesota's or Bullsy's or anybody's. Like, we always had fun. We always do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We always do.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You know what I mean? That's the thing that some of these dudes hate. It's the fact that we always have fun. We can have fun at the drop of a hat. Even if there's people fighting, even if there's bullshit going on in the world, we could say, you know what? Fuck it for a couple of hours. We're just going to have fun. Fuck everything for a couple of hours. Put everything on hold. Put all the bullshit in life on hold. And fucking just escape from reality for a little while. Talk some shit. Have some fun. Laugh a little. You know, I know it's not easy to laugh for people that are down and out, but you know what? If you come here and you just wipe your memory clean for an hour or two, you will have a good time.
You know, jealousy's a motherfucker, Ken.
It is, man, and I've learned not to live with jealousy in my life, bro. I learned not to live with that in my life, because when I was a younger kid, I would get jealous, and you could ask Shannon, like, when I first met her, I would get jealous of dudes looking at her and like all that shit.
Oh, shit.
Joe Renegade.
Joe Compton, the Renegade.
Joey Compton.
Joey Compton. Yeah, you got we Compton.
Joe Cronin can absolutely go fuck himself. He
Yeah.
is doing anything he can just to turn heads, get subs, and turn everyone he can to be a very toxic person.
Yes, he can, brother. Yes, he can. That's why, you know what you got to do?
gotta take that belt and disgrace it. Joe Compton took that fucking belt and disgraced it. He drew on the face and he drew on the side. Joe Compton, you lucky, take it outside, pissing shit on it. Yeah, that's how Joe Compton do, baby. He'll write, fuck you, baby. That's how Joe Compton do, baby. Yeah. He'll take a belt and disgrace it. Belt and defame it. Belt and deslame it. Decrane it, defame it. Yeah. That's right, Joe Compton, baby. Take a belt and disgrace it. Yeah. Joe Compton took that belt, man, and he edged his name forever into it. Fuck you. With a big old fuck you.
Damn, bro, I saw what he did to a belt that I once held 6 times. And I saw the markings on the belt. And it read...
Wow.
He put fuck this on the belt, bro.
Damn.
Yeah,
Good.
dude, that's some serious shit right there, bro. That's some
bet Joe
serious
was not
shit.
happy about that.
No, he can't be happy. Cannot be. He's got to be far from fucking happy.
Piss on that belt.
So I'm curious, like, did Joe just lose 2 co-hosts so faster than he already had before? Is this a new record?
I think the guy Tex apologized to Joe.
Oh,
believe it or not, I had no clue, and it went a little something like this. Hey Joe, I want to apologize to you there, Joe. This is Tex. And I got one thing to say, Joe. I'm fucking sorry. I'm fucking sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Yeah. When I won the belt, I knew it would be easy. I won the fucking belt, and I knew it wouldn't be cheesy. Yeah, me and Joey Compton, we were a team together. And when we won that leather, I tell you, we were bad to the bone. Me and Joey Compton. Bad. Me and Joe Compton. Yeah, bad. Now I've been a champ for a couple of weeks now, and I don't like the flow. And I'm here to tell you, Joe, go fuck yourself. And then I'll call you up the next day, and I'll apologize for telling you to go fuck yourself. Hey, listen, you made me look like a racist, but I'm gonna apologize to you. And here we go. Thanks for calling me a racist. Thanks for making me thanks for making me out to be a racist. Thanks. Ever since me and Joe, ever since we clashed, I called him the next day, and I kissed that ass. Bad. I'm bad. I defeated it. The next day I was sad. Yeah, the next day I was so sad. I called up Joe and I said I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, Joe, don't you know I'm upset, Joe? And I called you in the morning. I told you I was just drunk and that I made a big mistake. I want to be yours, pretty Joey. Both Joes I know. And I'm here to tell you, baby, I'm Tex to the bone. I'm Tex. I'm fucking apologizing. I'm sorry. I was drunk and I was crying. Yeah! Sorry about that.
No sucking you off, Joe.
So wait, just a quick side note. Did Joe really frame Texan as this racist?
Well, what happened was,
No surprise.
what's his name was on the show? The ex-wrestler, what's his face that hangs out with him?
Ryback?
What?
Ryback?
No, dude, what? Ryback. The real life guy, dude. The fucking real life guy that hangs out with him. The black dude that used to come on my shit.
Oh, fucking famous
Famous
B?
B.
Yes, famous B.
Yeah.
Came onto the show, was a little drunk, and was fucking with Tex. Was fucking with Tex, and to the point where it sounded serious a little bit. And I knew not to take Famous B serious because I know how Famous B fucks around, and I used to fuck around with him back when he would do that shit. But Tex, was doing that at first, and then I guess took it to heart, and he basically looked into the camera and said, "You know what, Joe Cronin, I'm sick of you trying to, constantly." I don't know exactly what he said, but it was something like, "I'm sick of you constantly trying to paint me as a racist. Go fuck yourself," and he left. So that prompted Joe Compton to make a move where he says he's leaving the community for good. He defaced the belt with marker. I don't think he did anything permanently, but I didn't see it. All I saw, it looked like it was marker. And then said he's leaving the community after this Sunday or something. Now, Joe obviously is going around and telling people that, no, I guarantee you that, Joe Compton, I guarantee you that Joe Compton winds up ending up on certain somebody's show that used to work with me, meaning like Drew. So, but Tex apologized the next day and said he was drinking or something. So I guess he's cool. Everything's cool with them now. So, but I don't think.
Unfortunately, just to say this, I don't know about this trying to make somebody look like a racist, but if Joe is trying to do that to one of his co-hosts, like, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be his co-host.
Anything to get controversy. Anything to get controversy. People love controversy of shows, music, movies, you name it. They'll be drawn into that. Remember,
one of the reasons why I left Joe Cronin.
What?
One of the reasons why I left Joe Cronin was because of the controversy between us. Like, that was Joe and I, so it's just like, okay, whatever. It's like, okay.
I thought it was because he tried to suck your cock.
Well, look, I know that Joe kids around and like he doesn't mean everything he says, right? And then when Joe Compton left, when Tex left, I guess I saw the clip where Joe basically was like, "And you guys want that for your champ," and blah, blah, blah. And I know he's cutting a promo and probably doesn't mean it in the malicious way, but like shit like that is what happens after a certain amount of time. And like it keeps happening, right? So it'll happen another 4 or 5 times, and then that type of shit will be said again and again and again, and then it'll be made up and everybody's cool again. But then it'll keep going like that to the point where it's like now, people are starting to believe it about you. Because that's where I was at the point when I was over there with him. It was like he would say, "Oh, Ken's a politician," so many times that it was like some of the people that would speak to me would be like, "Man, you really do play the politician shit," blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who even speaks like that? Like, how am I making a politician move? This is who I am. You know what I mean? Like, the only person that says that is Joe. So obviously you're listening to him, and his narrative, and it was like after a while, you say so much. If you say something so many times, people start to believe that shit.
Well, yeah, it's called pounding the nail in the coffin, Ken.
Well, it's also defaming character, like whatever you guys were saying with that shit with Dr. Earl and him at one point where he was like defaming Dr. Earl's character. You remember that?
Yeah, I went a few times with that one.
Yeah, so.
Man, he said a lot of fucking crap about me too, so,
Yeah.
It's one of the main reasons why I just don't like Joe, and I think he's a scumbag. Like, if you're willing to defame people just because of a criticism that you don't like, and you're going to use supposed made death threats, even though you've made the same before, you're going to try to do it.
Yeah, what about the hanging out with doxers shit, dude? You know what I mean? Like, what about that? That shit is the fucking craziest thing ever, but yet then he goes and calls in the fucking Dave's stream. Meanwhile, that's the guy he was saying that about. Like, they hang out with doxers and fucking hackers over there, and and then it's like all of a sudden now it's like convenient,
He was hanging out with fucking Tony too, so Joe was, they're buddy. So,
dude, that guy I could give 2 fucks about. He's got to be one of the worst fuckers in this entire thing because
I know
that dude is out of his mind, bro. Like out of his fucking mind, dude. Like that guy's sitting there repeating something Simo said about about me, And he doesn't even look into it. And he's like, "Well, go. You want me to get the videos? I'll get the videos. And I'll go get the videos, you fucking weirdo." This is coming from the same guy that goes, "If you don't mention me, I won't mention you." Right? If you don't
Well, I
mention
heard
me-
that he's over on. I heard he's over on the Twitcher now.
Yeah, good. Who gives a Twitch? Fucking stay over there, please.
I heard he
Fuck
ran
outta
away.
here. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, you boring fuck.
Heard he
You
tucktail and ran.
you fucking duct tape fucking what is this, the duct tape show? Watch me fucking duct tape things to my desk for fucking 4 hours. Here, look. All you hear is that's all you hear the whole time.
Watch me sleep.
It's like, God damn, bro. It's like, what the fuck are you doing over there, dude? You fucking mongoloid.
Watch me talk about my fucking garbage shit setup for 10 hours.
God, dude. Like you
That's
have a
all it is.
you have a great setup. That's great. I love it. That's a holy shit. You got a great setup. But guess what? That's like half the battle, my friend. The other half is trying to, do something that's fucking halfway fucking entertaining at all.
Well, remember the first year don't count.
I could have my fucking, I could have had my 3-year-old daughter do the same thing and be just as entertaining as him. Here, babe, here's a controller. Sit down and play video games for the next 5 hours. Bang. Same shit. Same thing.
You know what I find funny about that, though? If he was literally sitting there taping the decks, imagine just somebody pulling up a stream, and then they see just Antonio Duncan, look at me, I'm taping my
Duct tape
decks."
stream, bro. Duct tape sesh, bro. Duct tape sesh coming up next, guys. It's a duct tape sesh. Come on. Who wants a fucking wants a piece of fucking duct tape? Duct tape sesh. Come on.
in, prescribers.
I got the good duct tape today. I got the duct tape from around the block. It's an orange duct tape it's got semi lasting high to it if you smell the glue. And, it's like, dude, get the fuck out of here, bro, with your duct tape. Do me a favor. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking $5 old duct tape. Fuck out of here.
Duct tape my dick.
Speaking of
There's
dick,
some fucking weirdos that this community has assembled.
speaking of dick, I'm going to go take a piss real quick. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Now we can talk shit about
What?
What?
I'm good with that. Nah, but no, seriously.
Oh,
imagine
wait,
just
I'll be right
pulling
back.
up, and you just see Antonio just taping his dick. Then that'd be fucking.
Duct taping his cock behind him.
He probably already does.
He's totally seen doing that. Like, look, dude, I have a large dick. Yeah, that's nice, Tony.
Look, it's taped. I got my balls and cock taped up, boys. Look at. Check this out.
Yeah, I wish I could just tape that whole face up so I don't have to look at it anymore. Maybe German suplex him.
It's like listening to dog shit.
Post on them.
Yeah. F5 him.
I'm going to leave it. Hey, guys, I'm going to leave the call. I got work tomorrow, okay? So you guys have a good one, okay, guys?
All right, Brown.
All right, bye-bye.
Catch you later.
But the strange thing about this is all the retards haven't really been gone yet. So, there's still a few lingering around.
Well, they never really fucking totally go away.
Yeah, they come back thinking everything will be different, but then realize nothing is different. They really haven't changed. So it's just like, okay, this is insanity. I mean, several people are back ever since the Canon Day fallout. SC's Joe Cronin reeled his head in. Danny STD came in chat, Stave chat. So it's like,
Really?
wow. Yeah. So it's just like, wow, really? Some people just...
STD was over there too?
STD, he was in Dave's chat, but he was blocked,
Wow.
so I'm pretty sure one thing. I don't know anymore.
Was he trying to call in?
No, I don't think so.
I'm surprised. If he was in the chat, I figured he'd be trying to call into Rose's stream.
Well, I mean, it would make sense, to be honest. Like, of course he'd try that. Like, I mean, the guy's on Joe's show being like, oh, fuck anybody up. So I'm pretty sure he's the kind of guy who will be on any show, threaten his way in. So just another retard.
Yeah.
That aside, so Biden being snubbed by his own colleagues is kind of insulting. Being that he's the president too. Imagine the president being snubbed by everybody. And you're the president.
That was something else.
Yeah. If I was that, I would be like, hey, what the fuck? I'm the president.
Hey, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the
They'll
fuck?
probably-
You guys ignore.
There'll be some fucking
What the fuck,
repercussions
dude?
for
What
it.
the fuck, man? Huh?
I don't know. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What
Ken,
the,
are you
what the
wearing
actual-
fucking pink headphones?
what the what? What the woo? No, they're orange.
They look fucking pink.
They're orange, brother.
Not pink.
They're not hot pink. They're hot orange. Hot pink.
Hot pink.
They're hot pink. I get hot and pink with you.
What the heck are you doing up so late tonight, Ken? Don't you gotta work?
Well, tonight Shannon is not home, and I have taken off tomorrow.
I figured that.
Yes, I have taken off for tomorrow, and
Mhm.
Shannon is not home. So, when the bird's away, the cats will play, or is it
The mice will
the
play.
other way
man.
around? Yes, when the cat's
When the
away,
cat's away,
the mice will
the
play.
mice will play.
Yep,
I
that's right.
was wondering what was going on, like, because I know earlier today you were saying, yeah, I'm gonna do a stream later on tonight.
Yeah,
and I was
brother.
waiting. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
remembered that.
I couldn't
You
go
said
on
that.
early. I had shit I had to take care of before I went on, so I had a ton of shit I had to do.
I didn't know it was gonna be this late.
Plus, the Met game was on tonight, so I wanted to
Oh.
watch that. You know, I had to watch that for a little. And they
Yeah.
won. They beat the Washington shit Nationals. The shitty Nationals.
Oh, I seen the Redskins. They finally got a name, huh?
Do they? What's their name?
Oh, fuck. I can't remember.
You don't remember fucking nothing, do you?
No, they do got a name, though. Look it up. Look it up.
Let
They
me see.
gave
I'll
them
ask
a
right now.
name
You ready?
from-
Let's ask right now. Let's see what she says. You ready?
The layman.
Hold on.
Send.
What
Or-
is the Washington football team's new name?
The first two are Carson Wentz and F.A. Obata.
What?
I have 19 answers in total.
No, bitch. I want to know. What's the name of the Washington NFL football team?
Commanders. According to
Yeah,
NFL.com,
that's it.
the
It's lame.
Washington football team
Fucking
has a new
lame,
name,
dude.
Commanders.
Wow. So Washington Redskins are now the Commanders, and the
Yep.
Cleveland Indians are now the Cleveland. What are they? The Commodores? Or no? What is the Cleveland Indians' new name?
The first two are Amb Rosario and Miles Straw. I have 13 answers.
What is the Cleveland Indians' new baseball team name?
The first two are Amb
You fucking
Rosario and Miles
scumbag.
Straw. I have 13.
No, you're a bitch. I don't know how else to ask.
Ah.
What is the new name of the Cleveland Indians?
Baseball
The
team.
first two are Amb Rosario.
The Cleveland Indians baseball team. Say it.
What is the name of the Cleveland Indians baseball team?
There you go.
She don't say it, but it's the Guardians. The Guardians. So the Guardians. So the Cleveland Indians turn into the Cleveland Guardians, and the Washington Redskins turn into the Washington what?
Commanders.
Commanders. Well, dude, that is so fucking weird and lame. Like,
I
what
know,
kind of
dude.
alternate universe are we living in now, man?
When I heard the Washington one, I was like, that's so stupid.
This is just this world is just fucked up, man.
Well,
Yep.
It really is. It's just fucking just.
you know they're
fuck,
gonna
dude.
get every team before it's all said and done. Any team that's fucking they deem racist, they're gonna fucking take them out now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They just get one after another. I know there was some more that I was thinking of too, and I know they're gonna get them. What was another one?
Oh, the
Braves.
the
The
Milwaukee
Braves.
the Milwaukee Cockslayers. They got to change
the
their
Atlanta
name.
Braves are going to be the next one to go.
They got to change their name, the Cockslayers, because, you know, how can you still have that name at this point? The Milwaukee Cockslayers. Joe Compton, Foulmouth Ken, there was one individual in his community that constantly kept talking about yeah, dude, I know, bro. I know, man. D fucking Welsh, the Washington faggot fucking loving, no chin fucking hack that gets to dox people and still be a part of the community because he pays money. And Joe fucking harbors the guy. And he goes around, talks shit to everybody. He goes into numerous chats, talks shit. Then he'll go in and be cool with you one day. Then the next day he'll talk shit again. And it's like, what a miserable motherfucker that guy is, that he's got to mention your mom, not just once or twice, but like numerous fucking times. Numerous times.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, fucking get off your high horse, dude. You know,
you're talking shit about.
And honestly, Joe Compton is the type of guy that don't start with fucking nobody, dude. Like the guy serves our country, dude. Have a little fucking respect. Have a little fucking respect.
Yeah, well,
the guy would
don't respect nobody.
If he watches it for, cut him some slack.
The guy walks circles around you in life. Okay, D. Welsh, the guy walks circles around you in life. Okay? You sit there and you donate and dox people and fucking pacified. You get pacified, right? And you're known to be a real fucking miserable, no chin fuck, right?
Chinless.
And then you go after this guy, Joe Compton, who does shit to nobody. Hasn't really fought with. Well, I mean, he's had his fights, but hasn't really ever done anything to deserve anybody talking about his deceased mother. You know, that's only scumbags should have their families talked about. Real scumbags that do scummy shit. You know, like I don't think Joe Compton is one of those guys that have done scummy, dirty, nasty shit to people in this community. He hasn't. You know?
Yep.
This other idiot, Tony. This other idiot, Tony's asking why people shun him and why I don't bring doxers onto my program. Ken's a doxer. Foulmouth Ken's a doxer. He doxed the shit out of Simo and made his place get bomb threats on it and made his play. Okay, well, if I did all that and I went on air where you could play it, and he says I could go get the video and play it for everybody and let you hear what he was saying to the two people he was talking to, right? And if that's the case, and you can get the stuff, you can get the audio of me saying that, and I said that, and I came on, and I caused somebody to have a bomb threat and have their business closed down and made them lose money or made them fucking, you know, get fucked up in any which way whatsoever, and there's state police involved, and there's FBI involved, and there's this involved and that involved. Well, then can I ask you a question? How am I not locked up then? How am I not in trouble? How am I not locked up? If I did all that you could go and play it for everybody. How am I not locked up? Because maybe I didn't do it. You fucking idiot. Maybe I didn't do that. So go back and get the recordings and play them for everybody where I fucking blew him up so bad that his job got destroyed and got bomb threats on it and nuclear blast hit the side wall and blew it to shreds and everybody's dead because of Foulmouth Ken. Go show the proof. Show the proof. Show it. Because there is no proof. They could sit there and talk shit behind a keyboard and have nothing to fucking prove when the shit hits the fan. You have nothing to prove. They sit there and tell people they got recordings, they have this, they have that, and they could drop bombs on people, but then they never do it. They never do it. They sit there and say, oh, this person did this and this person did that. Well, why am I arrested then? If I did something that bad that got a business closed down and they lost money over it and they had bomb threats called into them and food ordered and all this weird shit that Simo was saying was happening, right? Why didn't I get arrested? Why not? Exactly. So keep going around and slandering my name, Tony. Keep going around and talking to two people. You know what? It's okay. I'm not going to do anything about it. You know what? Because I don't need to, because you're talking to 2 or 3 people and nobody watches you, nobody respects you. And you sat there asking why everybody shuns you when you don't bring doxers and scumbags onto your program. Well, guess what? You don't need to bring doxers on because you're the doxer. You're the guy that you bring onto your program that people hate. You. Dumbass, you. So stop asking the question of, why am I being shunned and why do people like coming over here and interacting with me? Well, because you're a mongoloid fucking idiot And you're asking the question of, I don't bring doxers on, but you're a doxer yourself. You went after Garguts' friend's job. You went after my fucking address and showed everybody my shit numerous times. Showed them the side view, the top view, the bottom view, the everything about my house, right? And you sit there and ask the question of why you're shunned. So fucking stupid, I swear. Fucking retarded mongoloids, bro. Mongoloids.
Fucking the fucking guy multiple times is doing background lookups on me.
Yeah,
and shit.
I know.
What the fuck,
Yep.
dude?
He's a fucking psycho, bro.
Dude, I got screenshots of fucking these fuckers doing all that.
Meanwhile, he's saying, "Oh, Ken doxed Simo shit and did this and did that to him." Meanwhile, I have screenshots of Simo before his job supposedly got bomb threats, called into it. Before his job supposedly had orders, ordered, and it's funny the first couple of times, but like, shut the fuck up, man. I don't believe anything. Who would waste their fucking time going and calling a bomb threat in a fucking Simo? Who the fuck would waste their time doing that? The most irrelevant fucker in the community. Why would anybody waste their fucking minute of their time calling in a bomb threat to your ass? Get the fuck out of here with your fake fucking mask looking ass. Fuck out of here with that shit. Ugly fucker. Ugly fucker. Nobody called anything into your shit. Stop fucking lying. And if somebody did, it wasn't me. Come and get me then. Come and arrest me. Well, you can't because it wasn't me. And second of all, fucking he wants to go around and reiterate what the guy's saying. And it's like, go ahead and reiterate it all you want, you fucking loser. You're only talking to two people, so I don't really give a fuck. I really don't. You want to slander people, make up bullshit, then go right ahead. Take somebody's word for it and go right ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but hey, here's the thing. Tony really has nothing, so it's just like, yeah. I mean, he's already been killed. So what is he gonna do, really?
Shit. He ain't doing shit. He'll probably try to ruin somebody's job, that's all he can do. That's all he can do, right? Is to try to ruin somebody's job or career or life or show shit on the screen. That's all he can do, really. That's it.
I went over this on my stream. This is what he does. This is what he does when he feels like he needs to get back at somebody.
Yeah.
So I just said, this is what he does. This is childlike. This is what he will do.
And he said it himself, too, man. He said it. Like, he even admitted it, like, saying, like, yeah. And then he's turned around and he says at the end of his shit, he goes, yeah, he called in and said his name and said his work name and all his shit and got him doxxed and got him fucking swatted or whatever, bomb threats. And he goes, good. That's why you get what you get. Like, meaning like he's justified to put my address up there and to fuck me over because I've done it to other people. You piece of shit. You justify what you do and what you did to other people because you think they're bad and you don't even look into it, you fucking hack. You go and take somebody's word for it that can't be trusted. All the guy does is fucking lie, and you're going to go take that word? Like, that's why I didn't waste much time with that fucking loser anyway, because it was like, I knew he's a spineless fucking prick himself. Spineless, man. Fucking spineless. Go around and say shit like that without even looking into it.
Yeah, it was pretty easy for me to go at Tony, like, for a few times, like, my God, he couldn't handle it. It shows how spineless
he is such an easy fucking person to go at. I mean, there's so much you can go at. It's so easy. And it wasn't worth it because, like, the longest time I was like, you know what? I'm getting bored doing this shit with this guy because it's like you go back and forth, and then if you push him too far, it turns into, I'm going after your job. I spotted the name on the background of something in your house, and now I'm going to call up your wife's job. Or, that's where your kids go to school. Or because that's what he's capable of. That's what he's all about. You give him something, and he finds out something about where you work or where you are or anything like that. You're fucked. You're fucked.
That's a weak bitch. That's what a weak bitch.
Look what he did to you. Look what he did to you, man. What kind of threat did you pose to him at that point? What kind of threat?
I literally not threatened the guy at all.
Exactly. What kind of threat did you really pose to him anyway, even if you didn't threaten him or not? Like, what do you really pose to him, Bullsy? Like, honestly, at the time, you never really live streamed yet. You were only calling into other people's shows at that point, right? It wasn't like you had this platform to go and rip him to shreds on. It wasn't like your word would bring a halt to everybody going over to Tony's shit and subbing to him or being cool with him or liking him. It wasn't like that would have done that, you know? So, but in his mind, whoa, it was something so detrimental and so bad that he had to go pay to look up your fucking background and to get all your shit. That's why whenever I hear Scunty over there talk shit to Nick about what he wrote on the internet back in the day, I laugh my ass off, because it's like, you fucking idiot. The guy was how young when he wrote that, first of all? And second of all, what guy hasn't like had like a crush on a girl or something where they were down and out about breaking up with them or this or that, and something went bad where they were, it's like, dude, you make fun of that fact? Like, what lame ass shit. You know, people say low hanging fruit. That's a motherfucking low hanging fruit, bro. Same thing with you. Like, there no reason to attack you. He could have went back on words. He said enough words back to you that it was sufficient enough for him just to attack you verbally, instead of going and paying the information about you getting lost one time in a new neighborhood that you lived in on the bus. Oh my God, such detrimental shit that he had to just go find that and play it to, oh, wait till I tell everybody in the community that Bullseye got lost when he was a young kid. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he acts like it's such a badge on his shoulder. It's such a war badge that he, you see what I did? This guy fucked with me. I showed his whole house and I doxed his 80-year-old parents. And then look what this guy did to me. He threatened me and talked all this shit to me, and I can't go back at him with words because I'm a fucking failure and I can't go back at words. So I'm going to go and find out everything about him. Oh, look at this. He fucking got lost one day after getting off a bus. Like, fuck you. Go play with duct tape, you non-fucking entertaining loser you are. Go to Twitch, dumb twat, wherever you are now, and stay there, bro, please. Stay at twat as long as you can. Don't ever come back. Nobody likes you. Nobody watches you. Fuck off. Even your top donator is like, yo, man, I'm out, bro. I'm out. You know, if I see you live, yeah, I'll come in and, yeah, you know, yeah, I'm out, bro. Yeah, I'm out.
I wonder why. Heroin and Twitch.
I wonder why he's out. I wonder why.
You know, and about him, you know, trying to find me, this supposedly lost one time. I already said the story. I was left at a school, and I was new to the neighborhood, so I had to get used to my surroundings. And I was walking in the ghetto, mind you. So him using that information as it did any sort of damage to me only gave me the ammunition I needed to rip him apart. So really, he gave me views. So yeah, he basically gave me.
Tony is a phono, dude. Tony is a phony. There's no doubt about it. He's a phony fuck, and there's no way around it.
To destroy him, that's what he did.
There's no way around it, bro. It's plain and simple. He sits there asking questions of why people shun him, why people don't talk to him, and it's like, dude, come on, wake the fuck up, bro. The proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding.
You know what I mean? The proof is in the pudding.
Fake bitch.
And you're full of baloney. You're fucking just full of baloney. You're a phony, and that's all it is, bro. That's all it is. Like, you can never be trusted again. Stop the shit. Stop going around and making claims that you can't back up. Like, I dox people. Show me where I doxed anybody or got anybody hurt. Prove it. I could prove that you did it. I got the video of you doing it to me. You know, I could prove that. I could prove you said my kids should be, you know, that the child protective people should come to my house and take my kids away from me, right?
Yeah.
I got that on tape that I gave to Dave Rose and he blew your ass up with, right? I got that on record. I got all the other shit you've said and done on record, just like you have me on record. But you know what? I never put your shit up on the screen. I never did anything like that. And I could have. Very easily. But you're full of baloney, and you're phony, and you want to make claims and all this shit, and you know your narrow ass can't back it up, so what are you going to do? Go look to hurt somebody's job. Go look to hurt somebody's work. Go look to hurt somebody's school, or, you know, call out this guy's oh, look, he's wearing the shirt with the Black Coffee Company on it. Oh, I wonder if they would like a phone call telling them about their employee. You fucking phony baloney motherfucker, you. You phony ass. You phony motherfucker, you.
Yeah, Tony, you fucking phony.
Stop the baloney.
Tony's phony.
Chop the baloney.
Tony so phony, Tony so bony, little ass Roni, yo macaroni, look at Tony, he's so phony, motherfucker full of baloney, yeah, he can fucking blow me, homie, yeah.
Chop the baloney.
Tony could stop the baloney, he fucking blow me, get your girl in the room and she fucking blow me, homie,
Chop the baloney.
yeah, but you can't stop baloney, once Tony get down, hoes on my Roni, looking like a big tenderoni. Little bitch cry if he's in jail, get fucked in his ass, rail real hard. Tony is full of baloney for your card. Oh my god, when I pull your bitch card, Tony is a phony, get fucked like a baloney.
Chop the baloney.
As I put my baloney in your ass, white piece of trash. Got the bandana on your head, protect the back of going bald instead, yeah. But you know you got it. When you bend over in the back, we got it. So many cameras, we can see the baldness. Just zoom in, see a little baldness.
Chop the baloney.
Tony's going bald in the back of his head, and he hides it, y'all. Yeah, he don't ever wanna grow. Get old, get fat, get slow, get low. Yeah, one day it's gonna happen. If Tony stays alive, man, he won't be rapping. Playing piano to 3 in the morning when his girl says don't play the drums, he's gonna do it anyway. Hey babe.
Hey babe, can I play the drums? Babe, can I play the drums? No, it's fucking 4:30 in the morning. You can't play it. My grandmother will wake up.
But babe, I wanna play the drums. I just set everything up, babe. I wanna play the drums. I'm gonna play them anyway.
The proof is in the
Even
pudding.
when your girls say no, Tony gotta get everything. Cause he's so used to getting everything in his life. He's a spoiled bitch, right? Yeah, I bet you everything he wanted, getting everything that he wanted when he was a kid. But now he's a grown-up kid, and he's not even a grown-up, he's still a fucking kid.
Chop the baloney.
Playing video games, acting deranged, talking all the shit on a behind your keyboard. Yeah.
Chop the baloney.
When you know you're real bored, talking all the shit behind your keyboard, get a stick licker, get my stick. Oh shit, I can't say that.
Here we go.
So phony.
You're done. Chop the baloney. The proof is in the pudding.
Oh shit. Ah. Is this Tommy NC? Tomza. Is that? You got disconnected, idiot. Tomza. Oh, dear God. Why does he have to make things hard on me? Why can't it ever be easy? You just come into a fucking room, huh? Why?
Well, I don't know. But hey, on a brighter note, hey, did you know Uncle Tom's name is Howard? And
wait, what?
Did you know Uncle Tom's name is Henson, and he actually helped black slaves escape from slavery?
Oh shit! I had no clue, man.
Yeah, I heard you were talking about that the other day.
Yeah. By the way, Uncle Tom is a compliment. So, for any black person out there being called Uncle Tom, that's a good thing. He was a hero to the black community.
Ballsy was explaining about the hard R and the AR.
He heard her. He hit him with a herder.
The whites did it with the.
Yeah.
What is it? How was it, White Ballsy?
The one with the E hard R was made by black people in Africa, Nigeria mainly, and the one with the A was actually a white man.
That's it.
That made.
He hit him with the herder.
Did you hear that, Ken?
Yeah, he hit him with the herder.
Yeah, the hard R.
The herder.
There's a difference, you know.
The herder.
Yeah. Yeah, so, the history with the hard R was mainly the black people using amongst themselves back in the day. So it just became a white man saying it, but overall, the A was made by white men, and black men are using that word white men made.
White man.
And if we're talking about cancel culture, isn't that appropriating white culture in a way if we're arguing for cancel culture appropriation? No.
White man bring tear to eye.
Yes.
White round eye bring tear to eye. Round eye, please pick up litter. Round guy, round Y.
You're done.
Round guy, round eye. Ooh,
What's
ladies
up?
and gentlemen, Tommy NC 2010.
What's up, man?
Tommy, how you doing, boo boo?
Not much. Just watching Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb your own enthusiasm, you know what I mean? Tommy, why are you always watching that fucking show?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, but I don't
Okay, to be fair, there are people watching bullfrog singing and dancing. I don't understand that. So, but people found that entertaining. So,
Yo, Skype changed on me again, and I hate it.
Oh.
Like, why is it in this mode now? Like, I want Tommy on here, and I can't do it. Isn't that fucked up, man? What the fuck, dude? You used to be able to just drag them down there. It's so stupid. Anyway, Tommy, you just watching some shows? That's it, man? Just chilling tonight?
Yeah, just chilling tonight. Justin came over tonight, hung out for a while, and then he went home.
Man, I'm so happy for you guys, dude. You got such a good friend now to hang out with. You know, it's a good thing, man.
He's a really chill dude. Me and him are, as far as creative-wise, we're really competitive as, like, creating content, and both of us want to make something awesome. And we're having an amazing time working on this sitcom that we're... Huh?
What? I didn't say anything.
Oh, but we're on a process of making an awesome sitcom that we want to at some point try to go to a streaming service, maybe sell, and maybe like be in charge and what we might do is when we get a studio's backing, we're gonna bring on YouTubers as actors in the show, maybe.
any YouTubers you know act?
Nice.
Well, I know Foulmouth Ken has been in a sitcom once before.
Yeah, I was
So-
on Della Ventura. Go look it up.
Ken, what would you think about? You would have to, when we get this all written down, when we get it all written, and when we sell it to them, maybe we could have you be a character play. We were thinking about you being the bartender in the show.
Tommy, I would do any part.
What are you trying to say?
Well, we would find ways whenever we get things together. And I have beliefs that this is going to be successful. So we'll find people.
Tommy,
that
whatever
we
you want me to do, Tommy, I'll do it.
Well, I'm glad,
Are you
Ken.
flushing your teeth, Ken? He's brushing his teeth. Nice, Ken. Way to brush your teeth. That's cool.
Well, thank you, bro.
I know what he's doing. He's making it look like he's sucking somebody's dick.
He's brushing his teeth, man. Fuck, let him brush his teeth.
Ain't nothing wrong with brushing your teeth. It's just unexpected for him to do it on stream.
Yeah, what do you think he's doing, Tommy?
I'm brushing my.
He's doing this number.
That's not brushing your teeth.
Can you see me, Tommy? You can't see me.
I can see you. I know what you're doing. You're doing this number.
But Tommy, honestly, if you did do it, I would definitely, I would help you out, man. We'll go to Taj. We'll even get him in on it. See if he'll do it. Your old friend Taj, we'll call him up. We'll see if he's
Daniel. I don't even think he's he's still doing his show, but he's doing it on Instagram for some weird reason. Like he's not even doing shows on television anymore. It's like I don't know
Taj?
why.
Really?
Yeah, he's doing it on Instagram now. He's not doing it on TV anymore.
Because TV won't have him anymore, brother.
Well,
He was supposed to be replaced by Brendan Stempy, but I never heard anything about the Ren and Stimpy cartoon at all. The coming.
MTV ran out of money because of COVID.
Oh, really?
Well, all
Everybody-
they play. Listen, all they
everybody's
play.
running out of money.
All they play on MTV now is that Rob Deerdick fucking guy. That's all they play, nonstop. Rob Deerdick. That's all they play. It's like he owns fucking. I think he owns fucking MTV now. That guy.
He might.
Rob Deerdick. That's all they fucking. That's all they play.
The Big and Rob show or whatever.
No, they play that show that he does where it's like Deliri, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh yeah. Where
Rob
they make
Dyrdek, he's dead now. Like he passed away a while back ago.
No, you mean Big. Big did.
Big is dead. Yeah, his buddy.
Big passed away a while back ago.
Big Black, baby.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that his bodyguard?
I think he was, yeah. I think he started out as bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I recently watched every single episode of Entourage recently.
Jesus.
Yeah, I binge watched every single episode.
What'd you
I
think?
just at some point I need to watch the movie. At some point, it wasn't on my Hulu package.
What did you think of the show?
It was good. It was entertaining. It really kind of shows you the ins and outs of Hollywood and how everything works in Hollywood, and how people have money and then they blow it all and they end up almost going bankrupt and having to sell out and do a studio movie. I thought it was I think it's an interesting show, like, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, the best part about making money is like literally having the money you can spend. That's when you're young and you have a lot of money. That's just fun.
Oh,
Trust
yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, trust me. I know. I fucking had like close to 20 grand when I turned 18, and I had no plan with it, and I pissed it all away. But it was fun.
Yeah, lucky
I
me
regret
is
it.
that
I regret the
just
fuck
get
out of
money
it.
back in.
I'll tell you that. I regret the fuck
In
out of it.
2016, when my channel blew up and I got my big YouTube check, I got a check for over $2,000. I blew it. I blew it, honestly.
Tommy,
I got that.
did you see my glow stick?
No, I did not.
Look at this thing. Look how big it is.
Cool.
Isn't that cool? Can I put it in your butthole like this? Look, and just go, fuck.
No, thank you, Ken. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Fuck, Tommy. Let me go,
Giant glowing comment.
Just, Tommy, I'm going to put, and then I'll go like this. Look, and I'll go, he pushed it right into him. And I'll fucking leave it in your asshole for like 3 days, and I'll sew your asshole closed, and I'll keep feeding you and feeding you and fucking
What the
feeding
hell
you.
is with you, Ken, sometimes?
I'll tie your nuts. I'll fucking slam your nuts on a fucking dresser, and I'll bang them shits with a rusty screwdriver like, bah!
Doing a Patreon show, Ken?
I'll fucking, what?
Is this a Patreon show?
No, Tommy, we're live on Twitch. I mean, not Twitch, Twat. We're on. It's a new thing that you can go live on. It's called Twat. It's for twats only. You got to be a twat to be on here. If you're not a twat, then you need to go to Twit. That's the opposite of twat. Twit twat. When you do both in the same night, they call it twit twatting. It's part of the culture, bro. It's for my culture. It's for my culture. I do it for the.
I like the culture.
I do it for the culture, bro. You understand, Tommy? What it's like to do it for the culture.
I mean, I don't even know what my culture is, honestly. 'cause
Tommy,
I'm
have you
kind
ever?
of a mutt.
Well, then you should find out what your culture is, man, because you should do it for the culture, bro, and for nothing else.
I did a DNA, but I can't remember. It's been a while.
I
since
went
I've
to
done it.
I went to D&D once, and I don't even really like them.
It's like Culture Club.
You got to do it for the culture, bro. It's not for anything else. You do it for anything else. Hey, listen, I owe $70,000 to the government. Can you help me?
Tax time,
You
boys.
think you can help me, Tommy? I owe $70,000.
I wish I had that kind of money, man. Like I'm broke myself.
You can't help out Ken.
I don't even have the money to buy myself a new computer. Like my computer's fucked up right now. I don't even have the money. to get myself a new computer right now because
Ronald Booth. Shout out to Ronald Booth, the New York Mets. They won their first game tonight, baby. Their first game. And they also pushed back both of our starting pitchers, DeGrom and Scherzer, because they're both injured. But Scherzer is, I think, starting in a couple of days, so he's good. But Mets got their win tonight. Baseball is underway in America. Thank God. I know not a lot of people like baseball, but I love it. And I'm so happy that it's on, man. I really am. Instead of them being in strike with all that bullshit.
Yeah, I know this is not a wrestling show, but do you think Cody Rhodes has a chance at
Tommy, we're talking wrestling, bro. We could talk wrestling all we want. Matter of fact, ask these two guys, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink, and I'm going to go for a little while longer here. What time is it right now? 1:30? All right, I'm not ending this yet. I'm going to get a drink and come back. We'll talk a little wrestling. Go ahead. You can start without me. I'll be right back.
You guys think that Cody Rhodes has a chance to take the belts off of Roman Reigns?
None when Vince is in charge.
Well, the thing is that, Vince has brought Cody back, and, well, I don't know if, it's kind of a thing here, like, now that, it's kind of weird that Vince would have an AEW guy come back on board, even with his AEW music and his AEW look. And I feel like this is going to be a botch party with having Cody there. And I think we're going to slowly see Vince botch Cody's image and just go back to making him Stardust again at some point. Dye his hair black again and just try to take this contract rule over Cody. I feel like that. I feel like it was a mistake him going back there. I feel like it's gonna be an ambush. Honestly.
Well, eventually people are gonna get tired of Roman, and they need to start building new stars. So
Dude. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Tired? We're already tired of seeing Roman with that belt every single night. And he can't do promos with a damn. And he says, recognize. And then, yes, my tribal chief. Yes, my tribal chief. Yes, my tribal chief. Let me suck your dick one more time. Oh my fucking God.
Nobody's beating him, dude. Nobody's beating Roman Reigns, trust me.
Yeah, here's the thing. People are still kind of fanboying and fangirling for Roman for now. But I'm suspecting everybody just be like, okay, can we just take the title off this guy? Everybody at one point. So it's going to not last for long. And they didn't really need to unify the two belts anyway. Neither Brock or Roman did that. They took away what other stars had.
Honestly, I feel like that what they want to do, and this is my prediction, they're going to wait until The Rock is not busy, and they're going to bring him back to fight Roman, and Roman's going to beat... Rock is going to beat Roman for the title, and then he's going to hold the belt for a while, and then he's going to drop the belt to somebody else, and then go back and make movies again.
But Roman should just drop the title to somebody else at this point, because he's already established himself anyway, so...
He's not going to lose the belt.
But here's what needs to happen. In order for power to fall in this bloodline crap storyline,
my tribal chief,
the cousins need to lose the tag team titles, and then Roman needs to lose the titles because it shows the fall of power.
Tommy, listen to this real quick. You ready? Listen to this.
2 years, not even long enough for that, but she reduced it to 3 months in prison. So can you imagine a man that was posting videos of your boy, 11 years old, being raped by men, and he is serving 3 months in prison? He's already out because he got Judge Ketanji Brown. Another case in 2017, she gave Neil Stewart just 57 months in jail. 97 months is what was recommended. He confided to an undercover officer posing as a fellow child predator that he was interested in and willing children between the ages of 5 and 11. He was looking to have sexual contact with them. and he sought to meet the agent's fictional 9-year-old daughter. So she's reduced that sentence in half. Again, 97 months, not long enough. In 2021, she gave Adam Chazen 28 months in prison, less than the 78 months the prosecutors demanded. Chazen was busted with 48 files of child porn, including images of toddlers. In 2021, she gave Ryan Manning just 60 months. They recommended 72 months, so an entire year more. He had 600 images and a video of a prepubescent boy being penetrated anally and orally by an older man.
The fuck, man.
Now tell me that is not completely fucked up, that this judge, and like I said before, this move that they made is gonna hurt our country down the road really bad. When certain laws and certain restrictions get lifted for pedophiles, because that's where we're all headed now. And now we're really headed there with this chick in the in one of the biggest courts in the world. To spew her shit out. They asked her to describe a woman, and she couldn't say, "Oh, a woman's got breast and a vagina." Like she couldn't say that. The fuck are we dealing with here, man?
Sounds like she's gonna let everybody go.
Soft on pedophiles, man. That's what we're dealing with, bro. Soft on pedophiles. This woman actually lessens the time that these assholes spend in jail for. Why? You like them? What do you like these people?
She probably has some kind of a biased connection somehow.
It's fucked up, man.
She's biased.
Well, here's the thing. She was promoting transgender when the kid just literally changed his sex.
Dude,
and transvestites pick up numbers of sexual harassment towards children.
You know what they were saying? These teachers were saying, when we get your kids into school, this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk to them in, I think it was like 3rd grade. We're going to talk to them and we're going to tell them, okay, what do you have? What are your privates? And they will say whether they're a male or a female. And then they'll say, okay, well, if you, it's like, say, little Timmy said, I have a penis, right? And then the teacher will say to him, well, if you have a penis, do you feel like you're a boy, or do you feel like you're a girl, or do you feel like something different? Now, first of all, that kid doesn't even know what the fuck they're feeling yet. They have no clue what they're feeling. They're feeling something. They're feeling all kinds of shit, but they don't know what it is. They don't know how to make a decision on their sexual life at fucking 5, 6 years old. They don't know how to do that. They can't comprehend that. They don't know about that. So why the fuck, as teachers, would you want to teach this to kids for? And ask them the question, like, do you feel like a girl, a boy, or something different? Like, why would you even put that into their mind? If they're gay, or if they feel like there's something different than what God gave them, let them feel that way naturally. Let them feel that way naturally. Not push it on them. Not fucking, because I know that without a doubt, you put 10 kids in a classroom and have that teacher do that to 10 kids, right? And say out of those 10 kids, only 2 of them are gay or something else, right? I guarantee you more than those other 8 kids that weren't gay and weren't anything would turn around and question themselves like, maybe I am gay. Maybe I don't feel like a girl. Maybe I feel like a boy. Maybe I feel... And they would never have said that. They would never have asked that question unless they were taught what they were taught.
Yeah.
So that's why they're trying to infiltrate our kids like this, because they want to make them, they want to fabricate them into being fucked up, into being this or that, into cutting off their penis, or into feeling like a boy when you're a girl.
Male, female, that's all there is, folks.
All I know is it's a sad day today, man. It was a sad day.
Just around.
That woman was not. That woman was not picked because she's the best person for the job. That woman was picked because of her color. Plain and simple. And I understand that there are some black people that feel very proud and happy that she's in there. And I get it. Being a black person, you got to feel proud and happy that finally, you know, your people are getting to areas where they've never been before, where they should have been a long time ago. You know, but to know that Biden went and picked his vice president, not because of how talented she was and because she knows what she's doing, but because of her color. He went and picked this judge, not because of how talented or what she's doing in life or what she's done in life, but because of her color. That's a big smack in the face to sit there and do that. But you know what? some of my friends that I spoke to that are black were like, hey man, I'll take it anyway. I know it's fucked up that she was basically appointed because she was token, and that's what my one friend called her, a token. And he's like, but I'll take it because our people have been so fucked for so many years that we need this, we want this. And I get that. I get that. You're suppressed for fucking 400 years. I get it, you know? But it's not natural. It's not true. It's not natural. It's all fake. They were appointed because of their colors. That's it. That's it.
I heard that there was a staff member in the White House, and I heard that she was making fun of Harris's brown suit, and she was fired because she made a joke about Harris's suit.
What?
Yeah, I was watching this news show. It was talking about this woman that made fun of Harris's suit, and she got fired because of it.
Her suit?
Damn, I'll tell you, it's a rough crowd, okay? All right, okay. I'll tell you, a real rough crowd here, all right? Okay, all right. I tell you, I get no respect, okay? I get no respect at all, okay? I call my doctor, Dr. Benny Mumatz, okay? All right, okay. Hey,
you know, this fucking, tell me, Tommy, I explained a little bit earlier tonight, a little bit of your story with Joe Cronin and the whole Grimm thing that's going on and, you know, him trying to get you on and all this bullshit that's going on. And I also talked a little bit about some other shit. And, you know, I've mentioned Rostafa on our show a million times before. He's been on the show a million times back in the day, right? And I'm still cool with him and shit. But he does weird things every once in a while. Like, for instance, he'll be on Joe's shit, and he'll say something to Joe like he said a couple of months ago where he was like, remember when that whole Mr. Nickel thing first popped off, Joe? And Joe kind of, you could hear that Joe was like, yeah, that's not me. But he was like, oh, yeah. He was like, you remember how, like, it started on this show and all these other shows, like, took it and ran with it? And Joe was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, everybody and their mother knows that this started on my show with the puppet thing and the whole Mr. Nickel fucking thing that we were saying back in the day. And he knows that, right? But then last night he goes and I hear him, and right away somebody picks up on it and sends me the clip of it. And it's Rostafa telling Joe, hey, Joe, you know, this just popped into my mind, but you should do a skit where what's his name, Ryback is interacting and arguing with Booker T. And I'm like, man, I've been doing Booker T arguing with Ryback and a million other fucking people on this show for so fucking long now. Everybody knows I do Booker T like all the time. And I do fucking, you know, obviously I do the impression of fucking Ryback. And I've definitely did the skit like 20 other times where I'm in the mic and I'm like, you know what, fuck you, Ryback. And then you hear, no, you know what, fuck you, asshole. No, man, let me tell you something, man. And I used to do that whole thing, right? And it's so weird to me that I get that clip and the person knows, like, Ken, look, they could tell right away. Like, look, he's either, like, and my message to him basically was like, dude, are you doing this subconsciously now? Are you doing this, like, out of mistakes, like that you think those things started on Joe's show and you really honestly don't remember being on my show and doing those bits with me and laughing about them and where they started, to the point where you just, you tell me, oh, it just popped into my brain, Joe imitating, you know, Ryback and fucking, you know, Booker T fighting with each other. It just popped into my brain. Bullshit, it popped into your fucking brain. I call bullshit on that. It just popped into your brain. A bit I've been doing for fucking 2 years just popped into your brain. So it's either just popped into his brain or he's doing it on purpose for some fucking weird reason. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it's done on purpose? Or you think it's something that just, he forgets that Mr. Nichols was made here. He forgets that, you know, I'm doing fucking Ryback and fucking, what's his name every other day, and he tells him, oh, you know, I just popped into my mind, you should do Ryback fighting with Booker T. You know, it just popped into my mind.
Ken, we're talking about Joe Cronin here. He does everything out of spite. That's why he does things. He does things.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about Rostafa, like why he did it, why he's doing it, what game is he playing? I'm cool with the guy. I talk to him.
Fight.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are you playing games with me? I'm not a fucking enemy to you. I don't come to you and tell you, don't go on Joe's show. Don't talk to me. I don't badmouth the guy on here. You ever hear me badmouth him? I just don't get it.
I believe Rostafa is their Joe guy, so.
Regardless if he is or he isn't, it's just weird that he's over there going, hey, Joe, this
all
just
of his
popped into my
fans
mind. You should do the imitation
my
of
chat.
Ryback and fucking Ryback
Hello?
and yeah, hello, I'm talking right now. Yeah, you should just do the fucking imitation of Ryback and you know, fucking what's his name? Fucking what's his fucking name? Why am I forgetting his what?
T.
I couldn't hear you.
Booker T.
Booker T. Like, how does that just pop into your mind? I doubt that just pops into his mind when I'm doing those imitations every day over here. I just doubt it. Go ahead, Tommy.
Hmm?
Weren't you talking?
You know, and here's the bullshit. Every single time I go live with Justin, I got these cronies jumping in my chat, starting shit, and like making it look like Joe's jumping in my chat, and it's like it's bullshit. It's like it's annoying. I try to go live. I try to bring content back to the channel, but I got nothing.
How
but
about this? How
negativity.
about this? How about the people that fuck with Tommy? Just leave him alone for a little. How about that for once? Just leave the fucking guy alone for a little bit. For once. How about that? You think that can happen?
And we can't even do calls. We like.
You think that can
Justin
happen or
has
no?
the Google number.
That won't happen,
We have
right?
What?
I'm saying that won't happen, right? If you ask nicely, like, hey, guys, please, whoever is fucking with Tommy, leave him alone for a little. Let him get a little freedom for a little while. You know?
Yeah, it's like I just try to go live, and then everybody's shitting on me. Everybody's just like
you know
shitting
what?
on me.
You got to not pay attention to the fucking chat, bro. That's the thing. You got to not pay attention. You got to not pay attention. You got to be like,
We try not to. And Justin, we'll sit there. We'll do a couple hours of like talking, but then like we don't know what else to talk about. So then we're looking at the chat.
do some blow.
And then
Just get a nice bag of blow, and when you're done with topics, just start sniffing cocaine.
oh god,
Seriously,
Oh,
it'll put on a great show, bro. Some fentanyl in
I
there.
don't do drugs like
Get
that.
some
man.
fentanyl in there. We'll have us a fucking real party, bro. Come on.
Toot.
40 to toot.
42,
Hey, did you hear
toot.
did you hear the Undertaker go, sure. How great is that? What if next week, right? I got this big thing planned for next week. I'm gonna be in a game, in like a a TV show game with famous people. I'm gonna be in the game with these fucking people, going one-on-one with them. But I was thinking after that one, the next one we should do is we should get a famous person to talk like we do and to say all the sayings that we say, like 40 toot and what it's in it, and all of it. Pit of spikes, everything.
Black Cock Mountain.
Yep, Black Cock
Ricky
Mountain.
Berwick, he has what is it, a cameo? I think he does cameos and like Ed Bassmaster.
I don't do cameos, brother. I don't
You
like
ain't paid
those.
for
I go to the real person, man. We go to the actual person. It's not even a cameo. It's like the real deal. It's the real person. You know what I mean? We just got it like that right now, man. We're at a very crucial moment here at FOULMOUTH Network. Really,
We just got everybody's number on speed dial. And just
really
hit 'em
looking
up.
to expand. And we know a lot of famous people now, and maybe one night we'll get the Undertaker on the show. Tommy, would you like to come on if the Undertaker's on here?
Man, I'll come on your show whenever you want me to come on your show.
I know what I'm
not
saying. I'm saying, wouldn't you like to meet and talk to the Undertaker?
Yes, I would. Like I the thing is, I respect the Undertaker. I think he's a legendary wrestler, and
He is. He is.
I think that he went out with a good way. I feel like he had his last match during the wrong time. I feel like he should have had his last match
He went out with a bang,
now
Tommy.
when there was an audience.
And you know what? he should never have lost the streak either. That was the stupidest
In
fucking thing they ever
2013.
did, was to make him lose that streak. It was really just, it was pointless. It was
Well,
pointless.
Brock changed the ending. Brock had to win, apparently.
Big dick
Well,
energy.
next year he can get one of his wins back.
Tommy, when you bang a girl, you got to be confident, bro. You got to be in there, and you got to be like saying things to yourself like this.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy.
Yeah, okay, medicated Pete.
You fucking scumbag. How do you know?
What?
How do you
Why,
know?
Dude, how would I not know that? Come on, man.
How do
That's
you know
Howard
that,
Stern.
dude? Come on now, man.
Howard Stern, man. Come on, Cam.
Need a cock. Big dick energy.
That shows he's stupid. Medicated Pete fucking show sucks.
Big dick energy.
You know that, dude? That show sucks, Ken. Just
Need a cock.
he has people come out and he's like, "What's up? This is Medicated Pete. What's up? Hi guys. What's up?"
I don't remember Will Smith saying that. Tommy, you remember him saying that? Listen.
I'm going to, okay?
I'm going to. Okay. Well, beat the cock didn't exactly work tonight, guys. It's not been one donation for the last hour and a half. I mean, beat the cock is just
it's
literally the cock got beat. Literally, the cock is beat. The cock was shredded and just destroyed and just lambasted and sucked and fucked.
The cock was beaten to death.
The cock was warped out. You know when your cock looks warped after fucking too much? That's what it looks like right now. The FOULMOUTH Network looks like right now. It was beaten to bloody cocky pulp.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you, Ken.
What's up, Bubba?
What did you think of the whole Jackass crew, man?
Dude, I thought
John Stamos sit on my face.
and then I kind of was like,
Package.
but then when it was all said and done, I kind of just felt like at the end of it, I felt like,
So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna try marijuana.
The FOULMOUTH Clip Show.
Tommy,
Wow.
Tommy,
You
can't
said all
stop playing
that.
fucking clips.
Tommy.
Fucking FOULMOUTH Clip Show. Fucking FOULMOUTH Clip Show.
See, I heard you say it, Tommy.
You can't stop playing fucking clips.
Oh, sorry. Come on.
Tommy, listen to me. My beard is longer than yours right now.
Anti-cunt.
My beard's pretty long, Tommy. I'm letting it grow. I'm going to shave it right around my birthday. 45. Then they can call me 45 now, and it's true. Because they call me 45, and I wasn't 45, and they kept saying it. He's 45. He's 45. He's washed up. He's over the hill. He's not funny. His show sucks.
He's 42.
He's 45 years old, and I wasn't 45. They were lying about it. But now
He couldn't even get that right.
Now it's all true, Tommy. What do I do when it's all true? Do I climb into a little hole and just say fuck it?
When people say that kind of stuff, people are sheep, Ken. Like, that's all they are.
Wow.
When people say my channel's dead and shit like that, they're sheep. They're fucking sheep. And
they're bottom fucking.
they're bottom feeders.
They're bad.
And they repeat the same shit.
They're
that everybody
bad
does in the
boys.
community.
They're bad boys.
Bottom feeding fucking
Bottom
carp, right,
dwelling,
Tommy?
bottom feeding, dwelling, cunt swelling. You
Bottom
know?
feeders.
Bottom feeding, cunt eating. But what are you gonna do? You know, that's life, brother. That's
Not
life.
hey, Tommy, not
No matter
everybody
what the
can be
people
on the top
say,
like that.
you're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I think I'm gonna change my tune when I'm back on top in June. That's my birthday in June.
Happy birthday, Ken.
Oh,
Happy
fuck
early
off. Whole house is on fire, dude. What the fuck, dude?
Fire a smoke detector. Fucking smoke detector. Come
Dude,
on,
who is that?
Put some batteries in your fucking smoke detector.
That's Ken just playing a
suck
clip,
fucking,
dude.
Oh.
Go suck a fucking dick and eat cock.
Yeah. You need some
Ken,
new batteries.
enough of the clips, dude. Come on, man.
What clips? There ain't no clips.
The time travel.
Tommy, he's so fucked up. I love you, Bubby.
Tommy, you didn't finish your statement. What
The
about
time travel? What were you saying there, Tommy, about time travel?
Yeah.
I love time travel. I really do. I learned
You
so
got
many.
a flux capacitor?
I learned so many new things about time travel in the movie, the Marvel movie, Endgame.
Technically, you
Endgame.
can't really time travel.
The Marvel. Hello. The Marvel movie in Endgame. Okay, they changed a lot of things around that you thought was like movie future Back to the Future type thing from like movies like Back to the Future, and they even reference Back to the Future in Endgame, and they say, "Oh wow, it's not like Back to the Future," and no, it's not like that. It's different. You can't go and change things from the past. You know what I mean? For the future type of thing. Now, did you know that, Tommy?
No.
Then shut the fuck up about it. No, I'm just kidding. But go ahead and say what you're going to say. Low life.
You forgot.
You forgot what you're going to say? You want a Tato Patiler or something like that to help you? Tommy. A Tato Patiler.
Tommy looked fucking confused.
A Tato Patiler. I'll give you a fucking Tato Batila, you fuck. I'll put a fucking Tato Batila. Nah, I love you, Tommy. Tommy, listen, I was telling everybody before about the struggles with Joe inviting you on to the show every 5 fucking minutes. You got to tell the guy to fuck off. And I told him about, all the shit that's been, not in detail, but all the shit that's been going on and how you've been trying to, like, explain to Grim that you're not looking for clout. You're not looking to, fix your channel or to get known again or this or that, and that basically Joe is dangling that around you and dangling the whole.
I got an invitation out of him. I know. I'm not gonna say. He gave me an invitation to come up to his wrestling place, which I know now it's like in the backyard of his house, I think now, because they sold the warehouse.
Yeah, it's not where I went with Cronin. It's different now.
Yeah, an invitation.
But it's not too
But
far
my
from.
idea, here's my idea, and he hasn't responded. I said I have an idea, Grim. Here's my idea, and he hasn't responded to me about the idea. My idea is I will manage Ken against Grim. And if Ken beats Grim, we're going to take his wrestling figure title. And if Ken loses, which Ken won't, I'll have to give Grim my fedora hat.
Tommy, listen, I would love to do that with you, and I've been at Grim's before and wrestled in his ring and all that shit. But I don't want anything to fucking do with it because of Joe Cronin at all, bro. Like, because it's just going to be spun into, look how Ken manipulated the situation to get on with Grim and all this shit, and that's all I'll fucking hear, and I don't feel like dealing with that shit. So I'm going to have to pass on that, brother. But listen, if you want to ride there, and you do come to New York and you're like, Ken, I don't know how to get there, I don't know where to go, I will definitely 100% do the same thing I did with Cronin with you. I'll bring you there and I'll just chill out. I don't need to be a part of anything. That's fine. I really don't want to be a part of anything. I like Grim. I like his whole setup. It was really cool. I spoke to a lot of his wrestlers when I was there, which are a lot of his friends. And I connected with a lot of them where I'm still cool with some of them on Facebook and on Instagram and all that shit. And there were a lot of cool dudes there that I met. and I wouldn't mind going again, but I definitely don't want to make it into something where it's like, can be perceived one way or the other, because he'll fucking just go on and on and on and on about it. And
I need somebody that's strong. I need someone that is big.
no, you need someone who knows how to wrestle. That's what it is, because you can't just get into a wrestling ring without knowing how to wrestle. That's number one. So you need somebody that knows how to wrestle. That's first off.
Yeah.
And
well, none of his friends. That's the
I
thing.
do know
none
how
of
to
his
wrestle,
friends-
Tommy. I do know how to wrestle. That is definitely. But I mean, listen, unless it's like okay and everything's cool, I don't want to push anything, nothing like that. You let me know, and I'll tell you, depending upon how it comes down. That's all I can
Now,
say.
my question, I was talking to Justin about this, and if he paid his own way, could Justin come up and like film this going on, and would he be allowed?
Dude, I could film it for you, bro. I mean, what's the sense of the guy paying for all his money to come up here to film it when I could film it for you? You know what I mean?
I understand that. Justin, was interested in being involved. Like he wanted to. He was,
Tommy, look, the only thing I'm worried about is like the last time you asked me, can somebody come over and stay at my house? It was fucking Danny MT. And thank God I said, thank God, I'm answering your fucking question, you asshole. Let me answer your question, okay? The last time you asked me for somebody to stay at my house besides you, it was Danny MT, and I told you no, and thank God I did. Thank God I did. I don't want to, I'm sure that this guy is a cool dude. I'm sure he's really good friends with you. Matter of fact, he lives by you, which is a little different than the whole situation with the other guy. But it's like, I don't know. I got to know him first before I could say yes to that.
Isn't Justin Danny MT's brother?
I got to just make sure that I know a person before I say yes to anything like that, bro. That's it. You know what I mean?
You want me to set up a 3-way call on the phone at some
No,
point?
you don't have to, man. Just when you're around, when he's with you next time, call me up if he's around and we'll talk, bro. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't say yes to somebody coming here that I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't do that. I got to think of my family first before I just bird out yeah, sure, he can come. And then you're like, well, you said he can come. And I'm like, oh, no, this dude's a psycho, which I don't think he will be. But, I just want to know who's coming here before, they do.
Well, just to let you know, Justin's not a psycho.
I don't think he is. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying I don't want to make that mistake and be like, oh, sure. Like, thank God I had enough wits in my mind to think, isn't that the guy who just threatened to kill me 4 months ago before I said yes to you that day when you asked me? Thank God that popped into my mind. When you were like, can Danny, this guy Danny I know, Danny MT, come and sleep over a couple nights and hang out with us? And I was like about to say yes, and then I thought, hey, wait a second, isn't that the guy who threatened to fucking kill me and Joe if we kept talking about oh my, yeah, no, sorry, Tommy, you're not going to be able to do that. Thank God. Thank God. That guy would have slept over. I would have woke up with a slit throat in the morning. I would have woke up with a fucking Black Russian poured inside my cup.
I don't think you could wake up when somebody slits your throat.
Well, you know what I mean.
You bleed out and you die.
You bleed my cock. You bleed my cock wax into your fucking mouth. Okay.
Hey, is it okay if I have a hitman over, Ken?
Ken, is it all right if I invite a hitman over who's going to kill all of us? Sure, Tommy, invite a hitman over. No problem, bro.
It's cool.
Make sure
It's
you tell
all
him.
right.
Make sure you tell him where my safe is too. All right. All right.
But never mind that.
Tommy, calm down, Tommy. I'm just playing around. Relax. I'll let him and Danny come over both. Okay. Tell them to wear their thongs. Tell Danny to bring his keyboard with him too, because he's gonna need it. All right.
His keyboard.
I'm gonna go like this to him. Look, you have to go that way. That way. That way right there, scumbag. That way. You're sleeping in the shed. You're out in the shed. Like I'm fucking waving planes out. I'm gonna be like this. This way, Danny. Right in the backyard. Right in the back. Come on, keep it coming, right in the backyard. Turn, right in the backyard. There it is. The shed's right there. The shed is right there. That's where you sleep, right there in the shed. Come on.
Perfect in the shed.
Hold. And begin.
Follow the lightsaber.
Luke, I am Oh, for you I am, for him too I will. And I'll hit Tommy with this too.
Hey, Tommy, that's a nice fucking Ku Klux Klan pyramid on your head. What is that, Tommy?
Tommy's got a Ku Klux
You
Klan.
got a Ku Klux Klan.
Tommy's got the Ku Klux
Yeah,
Klan. Tommy's the Ku Klux Klan.
My head. What the hell? Like,
Tommy's the Ku Klux Klan.
it looks like a Tommy.
Fami. Salami. All right, well, anyway, it's 2 o'clock. I think I'm going to end this bad boy.
Ah, fuck.
You guys have a good night.
All right, Tommy, you take a Tato Patiler and be careful with it. All right, and we'll see you tomorrow, Tommy. And don't forget, Tommy, to always
go suck a fucking dick and eat cock.
Okay, Tommy, don't forget to do that tonight if you can.
Hey, all right. See you later, kid.
Minnesota,
fuck you.
All right. Do me a favor and just
fuck you.
All right.
Fuck you.
But yeah, stay positive.
Stay positive.
And we'll
let's
just
just have fun.
Let's just have fun. Do you want to just have some fun right now?
Let's just have fun.
Oh, he leaves. See, that I was going to play a whole game with him right now. And he just leaves. Should I leave? I think I'm going to leave. I think it's pretty much we had some fun on this late night creep. You know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoyed a little something, right? You know, I felt like coming on because I like it. It's fun.
Get ready, pal.
You know? But yeah, anyway, I hope everybody had a good time on Thursday night into the Friday morning. And I think we'll be on tonight with the Friday night fur. Pretty sure we'll be on with the fire. The Friday night fur. It all depends on my wife coming home or not. And if I have to go out there or not to pick her up or anything like that. But if everything works out, I will be on tomorrow night with Friday Night Fire. And I will definitely 100% be on Saturday night with Insomniac. And then Sunday on the Patreon. So if you're on the FOULMOUTH Patreon, look Sunday. And you'll get 2 episodes on Sunday. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%, but I'm almost like 99% that this Sunday will be the return of No Hard Feelings. The return of Nikki 9 and No Hard Feelings. Now, I would love to have Mars on there, but I don't know if that'll happen. I'm going to give Mars a call tomorrow, see what he's doing, see if it's even possible. I know he's got a busy schedule and all that shit, Monday mornings and all that. But I know Nikki will definitely be there 100%. So No Hard Feelings. Tomorrow should be the first episode back. And also, we should have an episode up tomorrow on Sunday of mine and Shannon's show. Or if not mine and Shannon's, then either me and Drew or one of those shows on the Patreon. So it'll be a good Sunday and then a good week on the Patreon. Shout out to all you guys on the Patreon. Thank you guys so much for joining on there again. I really appreciate it, man. And a lot of you guys have been on there for fucking months on end, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being on there, man. I really do thank you guys. You don't ask for a goddamn thing. You know, you're just on there supporting FOULMOUTH, supporting me, and I thank you guys so fucking much for that, man. It really does make a difference. It really keeps me going to know that people even care. Because sometimes I feel like nobody gives a fuck if I'm going live or not, and sometimes I won't even go live because I'll have something going on that's important, and I'll just be like, fuck it. Nobody really cares anyway. And I'm not saying it to be a dick, like nobody cares and they should. I was saying it like kind of like, nobody cares tonight. I get this vibe like nobody cares if I go live or not tonight. So then sometimes I don't, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. And sometimes I feel like it's like, you know, nobody would even give a fuck if I went live or not. But I know there are some people that do give a fuck. So, you know, it's just my fucking stupid insecurities that, you know, any human goes through, I guess. But I really do appreciate the support because it does keep me going. And that's one of the things right there that, like, it's like, I don't want to go on some nights that I go on because I'm like shot or I'm tired for the whole week. And then I find myself going on and having a really good time. And I'm like, thank God I went on. And most of the time that happens. So like 99% of the time, if I don't feel like going on and I'm feeling kind of down or bored and I go on, and I push myself to go on, I wind up 99 times out of 100, I will have a great time. So it's so worth it at the end of the day, you know? All right, one more time before we leave tonight. We're going to play The Undertaker's Excuse and amongst the other things that he says. But here's his excuse of why he did not mention some of his fellow wrestlers on his Hall of Fame speech the other night. Which I had fun covering that shit. I really did. I had a lot of fun covering that. But here it is. Here's The Undertaker's speech right now, ladies and gentlemen. One more time before we call it a night.
Musical engineers.
This is Undertaker. I want to first start by saying thank you to FOULMOUTH Kenny for allowing me to send this message. After Hall of Fame night, people were saying I didn't mention some of my colleagues. So this goes to Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mick Foley, and any others I did not mention last night. From the bottom of my heart, with all respect, you all can go fuck you. And as a matter of fact,
go fuck you.
Fuck Vince McMahon. Fuck WrestleMania. Fuck my streak. Fuck everything including the Joe Cronin show. That spineless used car salesman is a fucking scumbag. Haven't you guys figured it out by now? There's only one place to be, and that's getting converted with FOULMOUTH Kenny. And don't forget about the weekends with Friday Night Fire and Insomniac. So with that said, Tommy can go back to putting quarters up his ass and jerking off and lying about it. What kind of big oversized fat water buffalo like Tommy would not admit to banging out the beef once in a while? I guess you can keep being fake, like that fake fuck, Danny MT. That monologue went around and told everyone that he moved to Russia. Then 2 weeks later, Russia invaded Ukraine. Perfect timing, you stupid idiot. Sure, you're real great.
Sure.
Now he's just denying everything. Typical. Fucking typical piece of shit. Speaking about pieces of shit, you weren't here watching Converted. Where else are you going to go? Watch Tony from Revere playing with duct tape for 5 straight fucking hours. Or watch him play Living Life instead of actually living life for real. What a complete jackass. Go fling yourself through another windshield, jerk off. Anyway, this is Undertaker. I just want to say, rest in peace to the FOULMOUTH Nation.
Get ready, pal.
Get ready, pal. Get
ready, pal.
Get ready, pal.
Get ready, pal.
Yo, get ready, pal. Yeah. About to get ready.
Get ready, pal. Get ready, pal.
Get with the get, pal, with the getting up.
Get ready, pal. Get ready, pal. You're gonna in for. Get ready, pal. You're gonna in for a problem. Get ready, pal. You're gonna in for a problem.
I would let a bull dyke tear my pussy apart.
Big dick energy. Big dick energy.
I'm going to, okay? I'm going to, okay?
Okay, gimme, going and going, and I'm going to, okay?
I'm going to, okay?
Gimme, sit up, jump, Chris Rock.
I'm going to, okay?
Okay. I'm so okay, okay? Okay? I'm jump the okay.
Hello, Tommy. You have 4 new messages. To play your messages, press 1 now.
Hey there, Tommy. This is Shawn Michaels, and I just wanted to say, fuck you.
End of message. To play the next message, press 1 now.
Tommy, I'm coming for you, nigga. You think you're the champ. I'll slap your fat bitch as you fucking wail. This is Booker, and if there's one thing Booker knows is we don't fuck with no bitch niggas like you. Walking around with a made-up belt, wearing a 50-star suit, and wingtip shoes. Stop wearing those stupid fucking top hats and go get some pussy.
Jaron on the beat.
I'm free. Is this
My wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? I'm going to, okay?
I'm going to, okay? Okay? I'm going to.
I'm going to, okay?
I'm going to, okay? You got out of your seat and you came up to me and you slapped me in my fucking face in front of the whole country. Yeah, now I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, Will Smith can suck my fucking dick. Fuck this Will shit. His wife cheats on him at night with the porno flicker cheating on him. Kids at home wearing skirts. Homeboy in the room where it hurt, yeah.
I'm going to, okay?
I'm going to, okay? Okay, yo.
Ixnay on the Xnay, Oatsnay. Fuck that. Will Smith, a day. Yo, take a recording of the shit, it gonna last longer. Put your wife ass up in a hot sauna. But you know she get cucked out. And you know Will Smith is a cuck now. Yeah, he smacked his own bitch.
I'm going to, okay?
Will Smith is a cuck. Sits there, watches his bitch get stuck. Yo, Fishnell with the gaga. My giddy pretty with the mamas. Yeah, I know I hot down tippy with your father. No, I'm not your mother, no, I'm not your faja. Your faja. Left horn. Motherfucker.
Nigga, please.
My left horn. And you take my dick out and you show it all around. Show it till it hit the ground. Big, long, Willie style. All in it. Ever since I made Wild West, I'm in it to win it. Yeah. But you got a minute. Men in black. Getting in it. Yeah. Cuck. I'm a cuck. Slap this bitch in his face, get stuck. Fuck you, Chris Rock, you's a punk. Slap you in your face, what the fuck? Boom.
I'm going to, okay?
You gonna watch me? You gonna watch my wife get fucked? You wanna sit there and watch my wife get fucked with me? Yeah, I'm gonna sit there and watch my...
Yo, I'ma sit there watch my wife get stuck. I'ma sit there watch my wife get cucked, get fucked. I'm a big cuck, take it to the bar, get your ass stuck for ripped in the rock.
I'm going to, okay?
Where you going, Chris Rock? Coming to my house hard as a rock. Tap my wife's ass with the knock, yeah.
I'm going to, okay?
Well then you better hurry the fuck up then. Chris Rock, I got my dick up all in it. Chris Rock is in it to win it. You know he don't spending money, get it. Forget it, let the suckers unflated, unfletted. I'm unleaded, yo, just like Biden, fucking up the gas on my now. Filling up my gas tank, it's coming out my mouth. No fucking money cause it inflation. Now they joke around because Pelosi got done. Got the COVID-19. Living like a motherfucking dream team. Yeah, new borders know what the fuck I mean. Fuck a hot wrestling shit, fucking clean.
Yo, tap out like my name is The Rock. Name is the cock, and I'm at the machete, cause you know that we rock. And I'm looking like my name was Logan Paul. I got the Logan Hall, yeah. Dressing like a transgressor in the fucking dresser. Put your nuts up on the dresser. Pete Alonso, with a batter better. Yeah, Karate Kid leather. These niggas know I'm better. Wearing Crocs asleep with the leather. Yeah, Will Smith, he admitted he needs to go to rehab and get acquitted. Yeah, fuck daddy, gonna slap up on his wife. He talking shit to him late at night. Looking like the Andre Giant Fright. Got a big dick, I might. Yeah, Bruce Willis, he ain't talking right. Yeah, no more cause he's sick. Get a dick. Now you want some 5th grade shit. 20 years after American Idol first started, now we're on the 100th episode of Farted. Yeah, Steven Seagal could suck my dick, and Amy Schumer looked like shit when she did the Oscars and shit. Fuck that bitch, she's all skinny. Jamie Lee Curtis is like fucking 90. Yeah, I ain't fucking with the Jack Nicholson and Nickel one. He ain't shit, son. Conor McGregor could get the dick while he grabs at night. I got the new iPhone, and I'm right. I got the red hot chili peppers tonight. I'm burning out my asshole, I'ma burn it alright. I got them motherfucking jets we bring to the core. I'm playing like a Serena Williams, like a whore. Yeah, black and yellow is the goal when we know baseball started tonight to get it go. Never see where I'm gonna go. Just like Shane McMahon, I'm not your son, yo.
Cause I'm the peacemaker. Cause I am the peacemaker. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. Have a good Friday. Be safe. Stay COVID free. And we'll all reconvene tomorrow. Same bat place, different bat time. 40 toot, 40 hoot, 40 it's a hoot, 40 it's a toot, 40 institute, 40 hoot, 40 I don't give a hoot, 40 toot, 40 toot.
Got any fucking little kids to fuck?
Oh my god. What? 40 toot. Yo, 40 toot.
Let's just have fun.
Yo, 40 toot.
Let's just have fun.
Yo.
Get ready, pal. Get ready, ready, get ready, get ready, pal. Get ready, get ready, pal. You're going in for a problem. Get ready, you're going in for a problem. Get in for a problem. Get in for a problem. Get ready, you're going in for a problem. You're going in for a problem.
Let's just have fun. Anything over fun. Just have fun. Just have fun. Fun. Anything over $15. Anything over $15, I'll do a shot.
Stop the baloney. Fucking FOULMOUTH show.
Anti-cunt.
BINCOlN.
Go suck a fucking dick.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, shout out to everybody that showed me love on Twitter for my mom going in for surgery. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Hope everybody's family is doing good and safe, man. Keep your family safe. Peace.
Hey, yo, Gems, how you do that?